Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
It's Power Friday! What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 197. 197 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast have gone by. We're damn near 200. We're damn near 200 episodes, and I'm considering doing something spectacular, doing some kind of a celebration. I mean, Jesus Christ, we've been celebrating for the past several weeks, for Christ's sake. But either way, it's almost 200 episodes for all the folks that are keeping track. And, of course, before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, for Christ's sake. And for all you fat jelly-ass ham bones that are just too lazy to open up another freaking window, there's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there. You understand? All kinds of little Google Plus buttons, Facebook like buttons, retweet this buttons, share this buttons, use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby. It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. And not to mention, folks, it is Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. So who the hell knows what we have in store today? It's supposed to be a bad luck day, even though nobody knows why it's a bad luck day. You know? Jesus Christ. I guess what? Because of that hockey mask asshole, Friday the 13th guy? Is that it? Anyway, I don't believe in that superstitious, religious, theocratic mumbo-jumbo. I don't believe in any of that crap, all right? You know what? This is a Baller Friday, the 13th edition, and let me tell you something. If all you people that are going to sit over here and say, oh, my God, don't pass any black cats, don't walk underneath any ladders, and just shut up. Don't stick a goddamn a freaking rabbit's foot up your ass with that four-leaf clover New Age hooey. Anyway, let me continue going, for Christ's sake. Let's get right into the markets, because I know everybody's a little concerned here, you know, because we saw a complete and total sell-off in the markets all across the board. I mean, you know, we saw it in the equities, we saw it in the commodities. What's happening? Well, folks, today, France released a preliminary statement stating that the S&P, which is a credit rating agency, was planning on lowering its credit rating. And believe it or not, the credit rating just released, the downgrades that it had put on the different Eurozone areas. All right? So in essence, folks, what happened here is that when France released this preliminary statement that the S&P just may downgrade their particular country's credit rating, well, you had investors going right to where? Where would they go? The American dollar. And that's exactly what happened, folks. I mean, have you seen what happened here? The euro is at an 18-month low against the United States American dollar. Can you believe this crap? I mean, you remember, what was it, 2008, when you had these assholes like Jay-Z, and you had these high-end retail stores that were actually exclusively at one point in time accepting euros? Y'all remember this crap? I was broadcasting during that time. Now, all of a sudden, what happened? The euro is at an 18th-month low against the dollar. Now, what does this mean for investors? Well, believe it or not, folks, since we're in a global economy, you've got a lot of people selling off their positions in equities and commodities, taking their profits and cashing out. Because since we have this run on the dollar, and it's an obvious run on the dollar, you want to cash out some of your profits so you can potentially use that as leverage to, possibly make some plays in the euro markets. Now, I don't want to explain how that's possible or what you can do in that regard. It's a very sophisticated financial instrument, but this is the reason why you're seeing a massive sell-off across the board, equities and commodities. All right? Once again, the euro at an 18th-month low against the United States dollar, and it looks like everybody's cashing out, and they're going to go balling after this Friday the 13th, for Christ's sake. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the bad news, because, once again, across-the-board sell-off. Let's get to the Dow Jones Industrials. It is down 48.96 points, a percentage decrease of 0.39%, closing out the Dow Jones at 12,422.10 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. We've got the S&P 500 closing down 6.41 points, a percentage decrease of 0.49%, closing out the S&P at 1,289.09 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ also closing out on the decrease side, or on the negative side, I should say, down 14.03 points, a percentage decrease of 0.51%, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,710.67 points for the NASDAQ composite. And for my European brethren across the pond, they also took it in the teeth, given this bad news coming out of the Eurozone. The FTSE 100 is down 25.78 points, a percentage decrease of 0.46%, closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,636.64 points for the FTSE 100. And, of course, for our German brethren across the pond over there, Schlagen, Volkswagen. Let me tell you something right now. It is also down, took it in the teeth. I mean, given the fact that Germany's bankrolling most of this Eurozone nonsense, it is down 36.13 points, and it's been down for the past several days. Percentage decrease of 0.58%, closing out the DAX index at 6,143.08 points for the DAX index. Let me tell you, it's bad news across the board, folks. I mean, although we did see somewhat of a little bit ray of light in WTI sweet crude, but not much. Not much. I mean, it was across the board sell-off. And, of course, you may have saw some increases in spot areas of the commodities markets where we have been seeing decreases within the past several days. So let's get right to it. Energy, Brent crude futures are down modestly, 13 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.12%. Closing out the Brent crude futures at $111.13 per barrel of Brent crude. And, of course, for all you ass clowns that don't know what Brent crude is, it's the crude oil that's shipped off to Europe and Asia, you uneducated pricks. Anyway, gasoline futures are also down $17.75, a percentage decrease of 1.83% on the day. We got heating oil also down 57 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.19%. We also have natural gas continuing its decrease. I mean, Jesus Christ. I am so glad that I am not out here, trading in this natural gas market, for Christ's sake. The volatility, the absolute losses, the gains, I mean, it's just too much. I mean, it's bad enough that you got to take volatility out here in these equities markets, let alone trading in this natural gas market. And let me tell you something, the only natural gas that I like producing is this. This is the only natural gas I like for... That's it right there. Milky liquors. Anyway, it's also down 6 cents, a percentage decrease of 2.56% on the day. We also got WTI. Like I said, we had some small glimpse of green in the commodities in WTI. WTI sweet crude, folks, is the crude oil that is consumed by America. It is up 2 cents, a 2 cents increase, a percentage increase of 0.02%. Closing out WTI sweet crude at $99.12. At least it's under $100. And, of course, folks, the reason that we're seeing this, even though we're seeing this precarious military standoff at the Strait of Hormuz between the United States naval assets out there in that region and the Iranian military, even though the Iranian military is trying to flex nuts and say, hey, don't come into the Persian Gulf, so on and so forth, the reason that we're seeing these damn WTI sweet crude prices go down is because the oil numbers that came out shows that people are actually decreasing their consumption of oil. They're actually decreasing their consumption of gasoline, so on and so forth. And, there's a variety of different factors because of that. But for the most part, it was the economy. People just kind of not going out to the stores, not going out to go shopping, not going out to go to the movies, get something to eat, so on and so forth. So this is why you saw a lot of the speculation that was going in on the potential military conflict that could happen between Iran and the United States and or Israel. That speculation that was fueling the plus side on the WTI sweet crude, it's going down somewhat because of the numbers of less consumption of the actual commodity. And moreover, folks, we do have a surplus as far as the short-term supply side is concerned to WTI. Anyway, let's continue going. We got agriculture. I mean, everything took it in the teeth as it pertained to agriculture except for orange juice futures. Anyway, we got canola down $5.20, a percentage decrease of 1%. People took profits on that big spike in cocoa, but don't worry, folks. Excuse me, don't worry. This is just one of those temporary setbacks because, this is really unprecedented what's happening here. The euro is taking a dive on the dollar, and when this happens, when you take profits, especially if you're trading in the equities markets of the United States or the commodities markets of the United States, you want to take profits when the American dollar is at its most valuable. You understand? And this is what's causing a lot of the sell-off all across the board, especially on all these damn increases that we've seen on a variety of different commodities and equities that we've mentioned in the past several shows. So once again, folks, I hate to keep reiterating this, but the euro is at an 18th-month low against the dollar, and of course it's because of all the, economic destabilization that's happening within the eurozone. So let's just get right back to the commodities, shall we? Cocoa, we saw some sell-offs down $57, a percentage decrease of 2.45%. But once again, as we get closer and closer to Valentine's Day, I think that we start seeing some major spikes towards the upside. We're just seeing some cash outs because, hey, when the dollar's valuable, you want to cash out. Maybe you want to cash out and possibly reinvest that or utilize that particular cash as leverage to I don't want to speculate. There's a whole bunch of reasons why people would cash out at this point in time, especially when the dollar's valuable, and that's what we're seeing across the board, all across the markets. Anyway, let's get to coffee, for Christ's sake. We saw some major increases in coffee for the past several days. Well, they took some profits today. Coffee is down $8.65, a percentage decrease of 3.70% on the day. So you knew they took profits in coffee. And if you listen to the past several shows, we were talking about increases in coffee every single day. And once again, the reason that we're seeing decreases, people taking profits, baby. People taking profits. All right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, where the hell am I? Oh, yeah, and screw all you people calling me un-American. The reason these people are calling me un-American is because I don't consume coffee, all right? I'm not some little unoriginal prick and some weakling that needs to get some caffeine jolt so that you can get through the day, for Christ's sake. I'm naturally energized. Do you understand that? I'm naturally energized because what keeps me going is the love of the money, all right, and making capital and just obtaining capital. All right, that's all there is to it. So screw all you people that are sitting over here saying I'm un-American. The damn coffee isn't even made in America, you stupid jerks. Anyway, let's get to the next. Where the hell am I at, engineer? All right, that's right, corn. Corn is down, and I'm glad we're continuing to see these decreases in corn. Oh, my God, I'm so glad. I've been harping on this ever since I started True Capitalist Radio because, as I've said, for a long period of time, we were actually giving taxpayer dollars to the corn ethanol industry so they can burn half the corn yield so that we can supply an alternative energy resource to petroleum. Well, as you know, folks, a couple of weeks ago, the Congress put an end to that subsidy after 30 years, all right? And that's why we're seeing corn continuing to go down in price, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're seeing corn come down in price. I'm going to start seeing those prices of corn that I'm used to seeing. You know what I'm talking about? 9 ears, 10 ears of corn for $1. All right, that's what I want to see. Because you understand, folks, I'm from Texas, all right? I consider myself a little bit of a grill master out here, and whenever I'm, whether I'm burning oak or burning mesquite wood to char a steak or to cook a decent cut of beef, I like to put those damn corns with the corn husks on them. Just put it right on that damn grill and let that corn husk simmer on that damn grill. For Christ's sake, it's the best goddamn corn you'll ever eat in your damn life. And I'm telling you right now, if anything ever transpires from this show here, I'm gonna put out a damn cookbook, and let me tell you something right now. I'll be the best cook, or at least the best grill master ever to hit the international community, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you this right now, because I'm from Texas, boy. I'm from Texas. And we know how to barbecue down here in Texas. I know those damn hicks out there in Alabama and Arkansas, and they think they know how to cook some barbecue. Come down here to Texas, boy. All right? We're the home of the cowboy. Yeah, that's right. They're the home of the cowboy. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me continue going here. Where the hell am I at, engineer? Oh, yeah, that's right. Cotton is down 22 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.23%. And we just barely started covering OJ, folks, because, as I've stipulated, this Arctic front that's moving towards Florida could potentially hurt some of the crop in the near future out here, and that's why you're seeing a lot of run on this particular commodity. Orange juice futures are up $6.50. That's a percentage increase today. It's the only plus side today, aside from lumber and sugar. OJ is up $6.50, a percentage increase of, get this, 3.65% on the day. Good God. Anyway, wheat futures are also down $3. That's a percentage decrease of 0.45%. Sugar is up 57 cents today, a percentage increase of 2.45% on the day for sugar. So let me tell you, man, it looks like we're seeing some more sugar spikes out here as it relates to this commodity. Soybean futures are down $24.25. That's a percentage decrease of 2.05% on the day. And good God, look at lumber. Did everybody see lumber today? Lumber is up $10, a percentage increase of 4.23% on the day. And, of course, we talked about this earlier in the week, folks. We're seeing some positivity hit the real estate market. And as a result, not only have we been seeing an increase in the commodity of lumber, but we've also seen some major increases in a lot of these home builders, with the exception of today, of course, because everybody just kind of sold off today and took profits because the euro is at an 18th-month low against the U.S. dollar. So when the dollar's more valuable, you want to cash out, baby. You want to cash out. Anyway, let's continue going. We got oat futures down $1.75. We've got soybean oil futures down $1.17. That's a percentage decrease of 2.27% on the day. Ouch. Let's continue going. We got wool. Jesus Christ, it looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes did not come out for the freaking wool futures today because wool is down $15, a percentage increase of 1.08% on the day. So, Jesus Christ, it looks like Rosie O'Donnell and Beatneck, what's her name, Ellen DeGeneres and Jodie Foster's knuckle are not going to go out today. Anyway, let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Let me tell you, like I was saying, folks, you're seeing a lot of people cash out. We've been seeing major profits in the metals all week, even going into the later part of last week. And because the dollar is having so much value at the current time against the euro, you're having a lot of people cash out. That's why you're seeing just complete and utter sell-offs across the board. There's no traditional pendulum happening here with this investment climate today. Today's session was a complete helter-skelter situation, a helter-skelter situation relating to selling off because copper futures are down 50 cents today. That's a percentage decrease of 0.14%. But the story here is in gold and silver because gold down. It was down a lot more than this, but down $7.70, a percentage decrease of 0.5%. Closing out gold at $1,640 per troy ounce of gold. And silver also took it in the teeth today because, man, let me tell you something right now. When the dollar has value, that's when you want to cash out, especially going towards the weekend, folks. Especially going towards the weekend. Let's say you have a brokerage account that allows you to cash out. You have the cash on hand in your brokerage account, and hopefully you have one of these brokerage accounts that will actually let you debit from that account via a damn debit card, all right? And this is one way that independent investors cash out. The reason that big investors cash out is because they can utilize this high-value dollar to actually place, leverage credit against their European investments, given the fact that their European investments or the European dollar itself is taken on the teeth. Anyway, let me continue going on. Anyway, silver is down 40 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.34%, closing out silver at $29.72 per troy ounce of silver. But let me tell you, I'm still collecting silver. As a matter of fact, I'm collecting silver bars, I'm collecting silver coinage, and I'm holding on to it, like I said, for the next 6 to 9 months, possibly 12 months, because the government's not stopping spending its money. Now, don't get me wrong, the president came out today and said that,
hey, guys, I've got an idea to curb spending. Yeah, I got an idea. We're going to consolidate the Department of Commerce. And, yeah, look, I'm for the business people, and I'm trying to be fiscally conservative.
Well, that's a cosmetic attempt, Mr. President, all right? And we're going to get to that in just a second. But I don't see the government curbing its entitlement expenditures. We got a whole bunch of unfunded liabilities out here, and it's just not going to get any worse. These idiots in Washington, they are not stopping their spending, and then when they attempt to show the American people that they're curbing spending, you know what I mean? That they're curbing, say, hey, look, we're cutting spending, look at us. It's all cosmetic crap. And even if they do cut, what are they doing? They're growing government. I mean, what did Obama just do? He appointed that ridiculous Cordray, that unconstitutional appointment of Cordray, of that stupid Consumer Financial Protection Agency. So, while he's sitting over here claiming that he's, curbing bureaucracy and, curbing spending, the government continues to grow at an even faster rate that they're cutting. So, what that says to me is hard assets, hard commodities, like gold, like silver, palladium, all of it. Platinum, all of it. All of it, in my personal opinion. Diamonds, very good investment, in my personal opinion. Not hard asses, you sick sons of bitches. Hard assets. You see, I'm sitting over here trying to shoot pearls to these idiots, and wow, hard asses? Stupid idiots. Anyway, let's get to the livestock. All right, let's get to the livestock, for Christ's sake. Anyway, live cattle futures are up. And the reason that we're seeing them up is because we've been seeing them taken in the teeth for the past several weeks. All right, if you go into your local butcher to get some beef, you know as well as I, it's been a lot cheaper to get some damn slabs of beef. And the reason is because a lot of these commodity producers in the cattle industry overproduced, anticipating that a lot of people were going to be hungry for the holiday season, and we just heard the numbers, this week or last week, that last year across the board, America's consumed less beef by 12%. 12 freaking percent decrease in beef consumption because, I don't know, everybody wants to look like a sick-ass vegan or something, for Christ's sake. I'm sick and tired of vegans coming up to me saying,
oh, you got to become a vegan and make you feel so much better and, you'll live such a healthier life.
Man, shut up, all right? Just sit there and shut up. Every vegan that I look at looks like they've got the AIDS, all right, just between you and me. Haven't you noticed that? Every freaking vegan's got the jowls and the sunken cheeks. Their skin looks like it's hanging off of their freaking bones, for Christ's sake. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to sit there and become a vegan. Screw that, all right? Screw that crap. All right, I like beef. I like 3-inch thick-cut porterhouse steaks, all right? I like prime rib steaks. Do you understand? Ribeye steaks. All right, I like fajitas, believe it or not, because I'm out here in Texas, and, we got a lot of Mexicans walking around out here in Texas, for Christ's sake, and because of that, we actually have a cuisine out here in Texas called Tex-Mex. You ever heard of Tex-Mex? It's like the convergence of Texas food and Mexican food. And let me tell you something right now. I really like them fajitas, man. You know what I'm saying? Those goddamn fajitas are pretty goddamn good. I mean, them Mexicans, they know how to spice them up, really nice. And, I like to consider myself a little bit of a cultured man because of that. You know what I mean? I'm serious. I mean, I like to consider myself a little bit of a cuisine connoisseur. I'm out here eating Mexican food, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I'm expanding my palate out here. I mean, the Mexicans, should be giving me some props, for Christ's sake. They should be giving me like an orale vato or something, you know what I mean? Or an arriba or something, you know what I mean? I'm cultured here. What are you talking about? I'm cultured. I eat fajitas. Another thing I eat, I like it out here, but it's kind of disturbing, if you're not used to the Tex-Mex stuff. Have y'all ever heard of, how the hell do these Mexicans say this crap? Carne guisada? Have you ever heard of carne guisada, for Christ's sake? How many people have heard of carne guisada? Well, anyway, if you've never heard of carne guisada, it's this like beef-looking stew. It's like I don't know what it's like. It's got this brown reddish gravy over the goddamn cuts of sirloin steak. All right, and this carne guisada. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you. It looks like a bad shit. It looks like somebody took a bad shit on your plate and threw some rice next to it and give you a couple of tortillas and there's a Mexican plate. But this crap actually tastes pretty decent, man. And it's not bad. It's a carne guisada, all right? Carne guisada. You got to come down here to Texas and have some carne guisada. It's pretty good stuff, man. All right? Hey, I'm cultured here, all right? Don't be making fun of me because I'm eating Mexican. All right? I'm cultured, all right? I'm a melting pot of friendship. I've told people this time and time again, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I'm spitting some knowledge to you people. I'm spitting some knowledge to you people, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. Cattle futures up $1.35, a percentage increase of 1.08% on the day. We've got cattle feeder futures up 77 cents. Man, they've been up and up and up. Up 0.51% on the day for cattle feeder futures. And it looks like lean hog is coming back after yesterday and day before sell-off because lean hog is up 65 cents, a percentage increase of 0.75% on the day. So for all you fat jelly-ass hambos that like to shove a couple of hambos down your goddamn gullet, well, it's going to cost you a little bit more, you fat jelly-ass tubber lard, jelly roll, rash under the roll having freaks. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! Let me tell you something, folks. I'm hyped. It's Baller Friday, for Christ's sake. I mean, I hope that you're just as hyped as I am. We got a lot of things to talk about. I want to take your calls, of course. But I'm a little hyped because this strength in the dollar actually kind of bolsters the United States economy for the short term because it's propping it up. I mean, to be honest with you, we shouldn't even have this kind of run on the dollar, but the dollar seems to be the global standard in the currency markets. That's why there's been a debate in the international community to have a world currency or to possibly utilize another currency as the standard of the world currency system. So once again, folks, this is why people are cashing out right now. The dollars are worth more in the short term, of course, in the short term. But anyway, let's go ahead and stop talking about the markets, for Christ's sake, because everybody's selling off. Everybody kind of took some profits. And if you didn't, well, my apologies to you. Give me my drink, for Christ. Give me my drink. It's not a Baller Friday without a drink. And believe it or not, I actually got myself a little bit of a different scotch, believe it or not, because I'm actually a connoisseur of scotches, particularly single malt. Single malt scotch is, something that I particularly like, I particularly appreciate. Not to mention blended malts, because you all know that I like Johnny Walker Blue Label. But single malt scotches are, really, really, just eloquent, classy. They kind of just, they kind of smell of success. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whenever my wife is around me and I'm drinking some scotch and I'm smoking a cigar, She says that I smell like success. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame her, for Christ's sake, because I look like success. Y'all ever saw me, y'all be like, Jesus Christ, that's a successful son of a bitch. And you're goddamn right, I'm successful, boy. But anyway, today on Baller Friday, I got me some of this Craigenmore single malt scotch, aged 12 years. Not bad, baby, not bad. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna just start buying different scotches so I can be even more and more of a connoisseur. I went to a local liquor store out here, and they got a whole new array of different scotches. And you know as well as I'm a connoisseur, so I'm gonna try to sample each and every one of them. So cheers, everybody! Cheers to everybody out there on this Baller Friday. 197 edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Cheers, baby. Good stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like a decent Craigenmore. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've already had Glenlivet. I've had Macallan. I've had the good single malts. Don't get me wrong. I've had them. All right, but I'm a connoisseur. You understand? And I want to expand my palate as it relates to scotches, because when it comes to cognacs, I've had them all, baby. I've had them all. Believe it or not, I even buy Louis the 13th, baby. Louis the 13th at $1,600 a pop. Woo! Although I only drink that on special occasions, of course. Anyway, let me continue going, for Christ's sake. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Let's go right to the first subject matter. I want to talk about the GOP primaries. That's right. The Republicans are down there in South Carolina. Come on and raise up. And unfortunately, folks, as time goes by, the disgusting bureaucrats within this GOP presidential nominee crew are starting just to stench themselves up into a point of just complete and utter just foul odor. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about Newt Gingrich. I'm talking about Rick Perry. I'm talking about John Kunstman. I'm talking about all those bureaucrats that are bashing Mitt Romney because the man was a capitalist. I can't believe that I am actually witnessing propaganda being put by the GOP discrediting Mitt Romney because the man was a capitalist. And let me tell you something right now, all right? I don't know if you people have seen the latest Newt Gingrich smear ad campaign. And if you haven't, it's just an utter disgrace. It's pure emotionalism. It's disgusting. It's called King of Bane, When Romney Came to Town. It was a documentary put forth by the Gingrich, or somebody affiliated with the Gingrich campaign, basically just completely painting Mitt Romney as some disastrous sociopath that just went in for no reason and damaged people's livelihoods because, he wanted to make profits. Let me tell you something, all right? When I saw King of Bane, I was disgusted that this was put out by the GOP. I was disgusted that Newt Gingrich, somebody who's claiming to be a Republican, a conservative, a capitalist, so on and so forth, can actually put this out. What they were projecting, the kind of emotional vampirism that they were trying to get out at this King of Bane documentary was the equivalent of something that David Axelrod and the Obama administration would be putting out from their leftist minds, for Christ's sake. I cannot believe Newt Gingrich can sit here and call himself anything but a leftist. He's a leftist system bureaucrat. Well, let me tell you something about this King of Bane. If you haven't watched this documentary, all right? It actually goes into all the different ventures that Bain Capital, which was the private equity firm that Mitt Romney ran for a good period of time, all right? Bain Capital basically obtained companies, liquidated the assets, and resold it for a profit, just like capitalists are supposed to do, all right? And because a bunch of jerk dicks and, a variety of parts of America, couldn't continue to sustain their menial lives because they figured that they were going to have a 30-year job putting in a freaking tail on the ass of a Pokemon in an assembly line or some crap is ridiculous, all right? Let me tell you something right now. When I saw what supposedly, freaking Mitt Romney did, as a man at Bain Capital, I mean, first of all, the propaganda of King of Bain is ridiculous. But if you look past the propaganda and take a look at the creativity that Mitt Romney brought to capitalism as he utilized his corporation as a private equity firm at Bain Capital in things that I couldn't have even imagined as a capitalist. That's what makes capitalism so creative, for Christ's sake. I really appreciated Mitt Romney's implementation of what he called creative destruction. Oh, my God, are you kidding me? Creative destruction? I mean, I want to go and do that tomorrow, for Christ's sake. I want to go and buy a company and do that tomorrow. Let me tell you something right now, man. Mitt Romney, I think that you may just get my vote. I don't like the fact that you are praising, Joseph Smith or John Smith or whatever that fruit bowl's name is in Mormonism. I don't like the fact that you have to use magic underpants to get a decent in-out and in-out with your wife. All right, I don't appreciate that. But God damn it, I mean, what Mitt Romney did as a CEO of the private equity firm Bain Capital, you're talking about a capitalist, baby. All right? Oh, my God, you're talking about a capitalist. I mean, just watching the maneuvers that Mitt Romney did as his tenure as the CEO of Bain Capital makes me want to just go out and make some moves just like this man, for Christ's sake. You're talking about a man with a creative idealism for capitalism. All right? And now the man's being bashed for it? Are you kidding me? I mean, have you seen King of Bain? Have y'all seen this documentary that's been put out by people that are affiliated with Newt Gingrich? Have y'all seen this? I mean, they got a whole bunch of shit-kicking hicks, all right, that happen to have been laid off because, let's be honest, the reason they're laid off is because your services are no longer needed for the company because all you're doing is providing losses. All right, we can streamline your particular job and do something else that'll save us money, keep the damn company afloat, and unfortunately, you have to go out and move on with life, all right? Move on with life, people. Jesus Christ, you had these stupid hicks in this King of Bain, for Christ's sake. Mitt Romney doesn't care about the people. I was an assembly lines person, and I worked for a dishwasher company, and he came in and he streamlined all the assembly lines, and he just shut up, all right? Just sit there and shut up. That's capitalism, all right? This is what I don't understand with you people, all right? I mean, capitalism is a evolutionary process. Do you understand? I mean, we can't continue to sustain menial labor when this country should be beyond that evolutionary phase of manufacturing. We should be beyond this evolutionary phase that now China is going through. All right? China's going through the manufacturing phase. You know when Europe went through the manufacturing phase? In the 1800s, you dumb idiots. So it's time for us to just kind of take a step back from certain elements of manufacturing. I'm not saying we just completely end manufacturing, but I'm talking about, assembly line work, all right? Assembly line work. And the reason I'm saying this, folks, is because we have people that believe that they should get $80,000, $90,000 a year because they're one person on an assembly line. They actually believe this crap. They actually unionize so they can strong-arm corporations into paying them this crap, all right? And then you wonder why we're losing to India and China and Taiwan and South Korea. These people are working way below our level of payment. Moreover, they're given 1,000 times better work ethic, for Christ's sake. So in my personal opinion, I don't have any compassion for any of these people that are on this King of Bain little documentary. This idea that, it's not fair. Mitt Romney came in and he closed down my factory and I worked shut up. Tough titty, all right? Jesus Christ. We all suffer, all right? This is life. Such is life. Have you looked at a squirrel? Huh? I mean, do you think a squirrel has a decent life, for Christ's sake? I mean, you can't even approach a squirrel without it running like hell for life. You know what I mean? Do you think that every living organism in this planet has a nice, kosher, safe, secure life? Absolutely not. No, it doesn't work that way. So the bottom line is, Mitt Romney, cheers, man. Cheers. You're talking about a creative capitalist, freaking Mitt Romney. I think I'm going to vote for this man. I'm not. I think I'm just going to vote for this man. I mean, if you have watched King of Bane and you just kind of look through all the emotional vampirism, because that's real convenient of leftist propaganda. They put people and they're like, oh yeah, it's not fair. He came out and he took away my job. Shut up, all right? Shut up. Jesus Christ, you should use that as an opportunity to move forward, not to sit over here and say, I don't know what to do. I lost my job. I'm just going to sit here and what? Sit there and what? I can't believe people, when they lose their jobs, to just sit there and watch their whole lives wither away into complete oblivion and justify it by saying, I got laid off. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, we're supposed to feel sorry for people that got laid off? Hey, you should use that as an opportunity to push yourself forward. You should use that as an opportunity to figure out, hey, do I have my finances in order? I mean, was I living appropriately, or was I living paycheck to paycheck? I mean, what do I need to do? What are my skills? What can I do? I mean, what's really unfortunate about today's America is that the majority of people, there is work for these people. There is work for individuals that are out here in America. The problem is that these idiots think that they're higher or above the labor that's available at this current time. They actually think that they're above this labor. Like, I shouldn't be flipping burgers. I'm better than this. I shouldn't be waiting tables. I'm better. I shouldn't be a bartender. I'm better to shut up. All right? Let me tell you something. If it comes down to your survival, if it comes down to, taking care of your family, if it comes down to putting food on the table, if it comes down to this type of necessity, well, why don't you just suck it up, you stupid prick, and get whatever kind of job you can get so you can sustain your life, sustain your family, instead of sitting over here pissing and moaning about the excuses. You know what I mean? I mean, pissing, that's all I hear is pissing and moaning every single day. I mean, why do you think I didn't really appreciate the holidays? Because the majority of the people that come and visit my household during that particular time, that's all they talk about. Oh, I'm having trouble, my finances, I'm having trouble and I need some help. Shut up, all right? Just shut up. There's people in third world countries that can't even get a freaking bowl of rice so they can freaking eat to sustain their energy, for Christ's sake. And you want me to feel sorry for your fat jelly ass? You're fat! You're fat! How are you going to sit over here and say, I'm having trouble, it's not fair? You're fat! Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, these goddamn disgusting leftists that are in the GOP are bashing Mitt Romney for being a capitalist. And let me tell you something right now. I'm not going to let anybody bash anybody for being a capitalist. Anybody! You give me capitalism or give me death, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something right now, all right? Let me tell you something right now. This is what life is about, you stupid dicks, all right? This is what life's about. You work so that you can put so many some odd dollars in the bank or into stocks or into gold, into silver, into a piece of real estate, into a car, something. And the rest you can go out and delegate it as your lifestyle is accorded. But no, everybody wants to go out, and once they get their first job, what do? They go to the freaking credit cards. And the credit card people are giving them $5,000 limits. And what are they doing? They're blowing it on Chinese technological gadgets, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? They're blowing it on apps. Angry Birds and crap that you will never... I mean, there is no resale value for this crap. Stupid, man. They're blowing it on $10 Mai Tais for bimbos at the club that are showing off their tetas. Sorry if I'm, being a little too Mexican out here, but I want to show you folks. I've been getting a lot of people that are saying that I'm not, that I'm not fair towards the Mexican race. I am the king of Mexicans, and somebody criticized me for not knowing how to speak Mexican. Well, I'll show you. I know how to speak Mexican. All right. And these bimbos are at the club. They're showing off their tetas. You know what I mean? They're showing off their tetas out here, and these idiots are coming out the pocket $10 a pop for freaking Mai Tais, for Christ's sake. And let me tell you, these women that are out here that are listening to my broadcast, you should look at these bimbos that are showing off their tits and showing off their ass and trying to make themselves look so goddamn great so they can score themselves some rich bastard so they don't have to do anything. You should look to these bitches as the detriment of the female gender. Yeah, these bitches that think that the slut walks are somehow some great advancement to the feminist movement, all right? I mean, you females that are listening out there, you should be spitting on these bitches' faces that are walking around, you know, with freaking shorts going up their ass cheeks and, you know, their tits hanging out of their freaking shirt at the grocery store. You should spit on these skankosauruses, all right? I mean, let me tell you, it's your fault, ladies, for allowing these bitches to be such depraved sexual creatures that they are in an exchange for a sustained high lifestyle, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking, man. I mean, you know, Sarah Palin is a perfect example of what I'm talking about out here. I mean, look at Sarah Palin. How the hell did she get in the position she was at? Huh? She sure as hell wasn't smart. We have all heard the sound bites of her stumbling and mumbling over her freaking tongue, for Christ's sake. You know, her favorite proverbial answer whenever she's stuck, what does she say? Every time she's stuck, what does she say? All of them? All of them? Who's your favorite founding father, Sarah Palin? All of them? Well, you know, who's your, favorite read? You know, who do you read to, get news and information? I read a lot of stuff. Well, which one specifically, Sarah Palin? All of them. I mean, give me a freaking break. How the hell did that Skankosaurus Eskimo bimbo get to her position? She got there not because of her mental prowess, not because of her academic prowess, not because she is an actual person that deserves the credibility. No, she got there because she's some Skankosaurus that knew how to talk to hard legs, knew how to wink at old men in positions, and lo and behold, she kind of climbed her way up to the top by knowing absolutely nothing. She knew absolutely nothing, for Christ's sake. She knew nothing, and yet she was going to be the vice president if John McCain was elected president in 2008. Can you believe that? One step away from being a president, and this Skankosaurus, all she had to do was, and you could see it every time she's interviewed. You could see it every time she does a speech. She does the same thing she's been doing for old men for years. That stupid wink and then, we're just a team of mavericks, and shut up. Just shut up. Yeah, let me tell you something. Sarah Palin is the reason I'm no longer a conservative. And let me tell you something right now. The conservative movement is complete and utterly destroyed because of her. And that's why I'm telling every young lady that's listening in right now, you should utilize Sarah Palin and all these other Kardashians and all these other sluts that are getting the spotlight put on them for no other reason other than the fact that they're easy to look at on camera, for Christ's sake. You should utilize this as fuel to understand what I'm talking about. And what I'm saying is that women should be appreciated. Women should be advanced. Women should be... You should be appreciated for your own mental capacity is what I'm trying to say. You should be appreciated for your own mental prowess. You should be appreciated for your skills, your knowledge, not because you're a decent piece of ass. And that's why I'm telling all the ladies that are listening into my broadcast, don't be like the rest of these slutbags. Don't be like the rest of these skanks out here, all right? You don't have to look like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna make the makeup, and I'm gonna sit over here and wear bodysuits, and I'm gonna show my tits, and don't be that way. You know what you need to do? You need to be an example of what women should have been. Women should be independent. Women should be capitalist. Women should make right decisions. Women should not base their whole entire outlook on emotional, impulsive crap. And this is why I'm saying, folks, I mean, you can call me sexist all you want. You can call me sexist all you want. Go screw yourself. Screw all you people calling me a sexist. I am not going to sit here and acknowledge any skank who's going to show some tits, who's going to show some ass, and she's going to expect me to take her serious. Are you kidding me? I will never, I repeat, never take a woman serious who I know is trying to utilize her sexuality to get ahead with me in any position, whether it's a business position, an employment position, a personal position. I don't care. So all the women that are out there listening, don't be a skankosaurus. All right, show these disgusting whores that are basically setting the bar for women everywhere. Show them that, hey, look, we can think, bitches. I mean, we don't have to sit here and be like, oh, look, I can sit here and show off my ass, and I can score some old windbag who I just have to, tickle his old sack every now and then, and look at me, I'm bald, and I got Dolce & Gabbana, I got to just shut up. That's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get off keister here. I didn't even know why I'm even, going the direction of females here. But let me tell you something right now. You females need to heed what I'm saying. Don't believe these skankosauruses. Don't believe what liberal Hollywood's feeding you. All right? You don't need a man who's going to appreciate you exclusively because you're a decent piece. And for you men out there, all right, for you men out there that are going after these hot pieces of asses, don't you know that in 3 or 4 years that's going to be an old, run-down, disgusting, haggard, beat-up piece of 57 Chevy crap? Don't you understand that these, hot pieces of tail don't stay hot pieces of tail forever? And then at some point in time, you're actually going to have to deal with their ugly, disgusting, smelly, farting, burping, messy asses. You know what I mean? I mean, you could have just completely bypassed that by looking for somebody that you actually could be a companion with. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off keister. I just know I got some females that listen to my broadcast, man. All right, I know, I'm serious. I know I do. And let me tell you something. These females don't deserve to be some goddamn pieces of meat out here. They don't deserve being, some kind of disgusting, sexual object, for Christ's sake. All right? They deserve to be capitalist just as much as males deserve to be capitalist. And the only reason that I clown on single mothers, the only reason that I clown on whores that shit out about 8 different kids from 8 different fathers is because these women are a detriment to our tax-paying system, and moreover, they are a detriment to the children that they're raising. And you can just listen to this broadcast for 3 hours, and you can witness the impact of single mothers and what they have done to the American male in today's society. You can just witness it and notice it in the over-feminine vernacular that they're sporting, for Christ's sake. Just look in regular society and the over-feminized physical attributes, for Christ's sake. That's why I'm saying, women, become capitalists. Don't become whores. Become capitalists. All right? Because let me tell you something right now. I'm a capitalist, and I don't give a fuck. Excuse my French. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I don't care if you're the hottest piece of ass on the face of this planet. You come at me with that nonsense by trying to, sit over here and shake your ass and think you can get 2 cents out of me. You're going to get a damn Ike Turner bitch slap to the mouth, and that's all there is to it. You understand that? I'm not going to sit over here and allow some stupid skankosaurus to think that she can shake her ass in my face and think she can get a dime out of my pocket, all right? And that goes for all you males out there that are going out there and supporting these skanks. You should be looking for some woman that's going to be down with you, that has the same economic outlook as you, that has the same view on family as you, that has the same view on everything as you. Jesus Christ. And screw all you people that are saying I'm sexist. I'm not sexist. I'm protecting womanhood and promoting manhood. That's what I'm doing, you jerks. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about the GOP primaries down there in South Carolina, and unfortunately we went off keister, for Christ's sake. I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869 is number to call. I want to hear what you have to say about it. Let's take some calls. 818, you're on the horn. Speaking of over-feminized vernacular, that's what I'm talking about right there. You see what I'm saying? Single mother, right there. Do you see what I'm saying? 951, you're on the horn.
Yeah, hi, Ghost. I had a question about some of your merchandise. I was looking through the various things you offered. I didn't see, I was interested in like a car magnet. Do you sell those?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to sell all that stuff. As a matter of fact, I mean, the person that does some of the graphics work, actually, as a matter of fact, I've actually got graphics artists sending artwork at me. And like I said, if you were an artist and you want to create a fan shirt, you want to make some money, I mean, just send me some of this artwork. And I'll sell it. And once again, we can work out a deal here. All right, we can make some money. We can become capitalists together here. So yeah, I mean, car magnets. I mean, whatever we can throw out there, we're going to try to throw out there. Right. Anyway, thanks for calling, though. I mean, supposed to be talking about the GOP here and about how all the damn GOP candidates, with the exception of Mitt Romney, it seems at this point in time, are a bunch of damn leftists. They're bashing the man for being a capitalist, and I refuse to allow somebody to be bashed because they're a capitalist. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? 954, you're on the horn.
Hickory my innocent called me Samantha.
See, another single mother right there. You hear that? Another single mother. I mean, they're just going to keep coming, folks. 423, what do you think about the GOP?
Hey, Ghost, what you doing?
How's it going, man?
I know you don't really like Ron Paul that much, but what do you think it would take for him to actually win the GOP election?
Probably all the other candidates would have to just die of the AIDS within 2 weeks for him to win the nomination. That's my personal opinion. 336, what's up? What do you think about the GOP?
Hey, what's up, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
If I may talk, like when you said about the merchandise, you said graphic artist. If I were to send you one, should I tweet at you and like upload it to like a picture sharing site?
Yeah, absolutely. Just tweet at me, and I'll tweet back at you. I'll send you a private tweet. We can talk some business, and if we agree to it, I mean, I'll just go ahead and put it on a shirt, put it on any of the products on Cafe Press, man. No BS, man. All right. I mean, the person that I have I've negotiated a terms with the individual who actually created the new logo, the new True Capitalist avatar. I mean, we got an arrangement with that individual, and at the same time, we can make more arrangements with other individuals out here. I'm open for, especially young people that have graphic capabilities of doing really, really spectacular type lolzy graphics. Well, by God, I mean, why don't you just, send it to me. Let me know what's going on, and we'll make some goddamn money. I'll send you checks, baby. Well, I'll have to send you money orders because I'm trying to still remain somewhat elusive out here, but I'll send you money orders, all right? And all you got to do is just cash that crap. I'll send you money orders, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, I'm sending the first money order to the person that created the True Capitalist avatar here in, I think, March or some sort, because, these goddamn Cafe Press people, they hold your crap for like 60 to 90 days, for Christ's sake, which is stupid. But, yeah, man, we're getting paid out here. And if you want to get paid, if you got some ideas, hook it up by all means. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're supposed to be talking about the GOP here. All right? Thanks a lot, 336. I'm looking forward to seeing some of your work. 234, what do you think about the GOP?
Reporter, this is motherfucking Pinkie Pie! Who the fuck is Pinkie Pie? Who the fuck are you? You see this pony? This pony gets shit done! What type of shit? Party and shit, that's what! How hard can you party? Open your eyes, asshole! See that fucking cutie box? Fucking balloon!
All right, shut him up, engineer, goddamn it! What the hell is that about? Jesus Christ, it sounds like some goddamn brony hopped up on some crystal meth, for Christ's sake. You hear that crap? Jesus Christ, sounds like he's tooting the same pipe as... never mind. Well, we're supposed to be talking about the GOP here, guys. Come on. 734, what do you think about the GOP?
Hey, happy Baller Friday.
Hey, happy Baller Friday. Thanks a lot. What's going on?
I totally appreciate what you said about women's rights and everything, because women can do everything that men can do, and I'm totally, happy that you stand for that. Kudos to you, all right?
Hey, man, I appreciate it. And look, I'm only reiterating what I've always said. The only reason I keep reiterating it is because people on the goddamn YouTube like to splice crap and like to sit over here and say, oh, look, Ghost is a sexist. Look at him. He hates single mothers. Look at it. I'm protecting womanhood in promoting manhood, and that's all there is to it. And if you idiots don't like it, well, tough titty, all right? Tough titty. Jesus Christ, that's good to hear. As a matter of fact, cheers to that young lady out there who understands that, look, you don't have to be some goddamn tits and ass to get ahead in life, even though you had Sarah Palin almost become the goddamn vice president because of it. Anyway, cheers to all the women out there, the women capitalists, the taxpayers, the ones that want to be truly independent. And the only way that you can be truly independent is if you own your own businesses, if you're making your own capital, if you're obtaining your own capital, so on and so forth. Don't be sitting over here dependent on anybody. Cheers to all the women capitalists out there. Let me take a swig of this. But there is one thing women can't do that men can do, and that's peace standing up, baby. Not that that's better, because, I mean, for some reason, just because we can peace standing up, most bars, nightclubs, and restaurants think that you can just kind of put a trough, and, guys are just supposed to, sit there and, have their wangs out while they're just kind of all looking at each other in a circle jerk fashion and taking a whiz, for Christ's sake. I have no freaking idea what that's about. I always use a stall. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call. We are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And, of course, for all you jelly-ass, fat tubberlard bastards that are too lazy to open up another freaking window, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there. You see that? We got Google Plus buttons. We got Facebook like buttons. We got tweet this buttons. We got share this buttons. Use and abuse those freaking buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. God damn it. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Let me go ahead and, engineer, me and the engineer, we're not on talking terms, so I'm only talking to him when I feel like it. I heard the last show, and, me and him already had a talking to out here, so you're not going to be hearing too much of the engineer anymore because he's in hot water. Anyway, do we got any goddamn Twitter shout-outs, engineer? Well, I tell you what, I'm going to do something a little bit different today, all right? Lock down the damn chat room, engineer. Lock down that damn chat room, all right? Now, I want everybody to tweet at me, all right? Ghost Politics, all right? All one word, no underscores, right there. You see that right up there? I want everybody to tweet at me with the hashtag BallerFriday, all right? And if you tweet at me with the hashtag BallerFriday, I will give you a shout-out right here, right now, here on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? Now, remember, you got to tweet at me, Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, and you better tweet at me with the hashtag BallerFriday, because if you don't, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you no goddamn shout out if you don't do what I tell you, all right? Anyway, let's continue going on. Do we got any shout outs, engineer? All right, let's go ahead and take it from the top here. We got David Davidson in the house. We got DMCG627 in the place. We got Angerius. What's going on, Angerius? We got Sable King. We got some freak named Urine Caresser. We got Iboran or something. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. We got Thug Aim 27. We got Gary Ope Robertron. We got Ghost Watches MLP. No, I don't, jerk dick. We got Quiven AC. We got David Davidson. Spongies for Ghost. We got Dislo One. Autistic porno. Are you serious? Anyway, we've got I Am Coming Any. Shut up, you stupid dumbass. Shut up. Anyway, we got Tuna File. Who else we got? We got the Nintendo 64 in the house. Sergeant Yoda up in the place. What's going on in the Sergeant Yoda? Who else? We got Cosmo CB in the place. We got, shut up, that asshole that put Ghost the Ripoff. Shove it up your ass. We got Macro Man 5699. We got Blue Slime Girl in the place. Mexican Ghost CA. Fable 3333. Green Slime Girl. Stay at the YMCA. Shut up! Stay at the YMCA. You sick sons of bitches, for Christ's sake. You stay at the YMCA. All of you fruits that fruit up my broadcast and smell up the whole goddamn broadcast like butt crack. You people stay at the YMCA. You people do. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a big broadcast over the intercom at the freaking YMCA right now. As a matter of fact, engineer, throwing some YMCA music for these freaks. Beat you. That's what I thought. Jesus Christ, folks. I mean, did you see what's going on here in the chat room, folks? Do you see this? These people are fruiting up. Jesus Christ. You know, I got so many fruity asses, lesbos, trans testicles, and homosexuals that listen to my broadcast. I bet you money that if we had a farting contest in here, everybody would be farting like this. I'm serious. Everybody be farting like a... You know what I mean? Because every time I'm doing one of these, all these fruit balls are puckering up because they're like, virgin, Ghost is a virgin. Oh my God, Ghost, they're just sick. You're sick. You're all sick. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Enough of the Twitter shout-outs, engineer. All right, just shut them down. Okay. Jesus Christ, this is horrible. We're supposed to be talking about the GOP down there in South Carolina and about how Newt Gingrich is over here, you know, with the anti-capitalist rhetoric, for Christ's sake, and I want to hear what you idiots have to say about it. Anyway, who else? We got 561. You're on the horn. What do you think about the GOP?
Well, I think it's pretty good, Ghost. I mean, considering all the presidents are out there, you know, I mean, it's kind of a hard thing to consider what to choose, but, hey, I got to say Ron Paul, man, Ron Paul.
Yeah, well, you know what? It'll be a snowball chance in hell that Ron Paul's going to win the election, and he knows it, too. You know, the only reason that he's running is so that he can get all you stupid idiots' money into his campaign contribution account so that, you know, when he finally realizes that he's not going to win the election, he can go off into South Padre Island and, you know, sip on Mai Tais and margaritas all day. 754, what's up? You're on the horn. What do you think about the GOP? Yeah, another Helen Keller deaf mute. How about 720? What's up? What the hell's going on here, you stupid dicks? 530, what's up? The hell is this crap? I mean, is this what we're doing here? You're just going to sit there and be quiet? Because if that's the case, I won't take any calls. How about that? I just won't take any calls, and I'll just talk for the whole goddamn broadcast. How about that? How about that? Or better yet, I'll play some Milton Friedman. How about playing some Milton Friedman for these people since they don't want to talk? Now, maybe they can learn something. Hey, engineer, put some Milton Friedman on for these pricks since they don't want to talk, all right? Yes, sir. Go ahead and put on some Milton Friedman. Look at them. Look at them. They're not liking that, huh? Look at them. They're not liking that. Well, you know what? It's my Baller Friday, and we're going to do it because you idiots are being Helen Keller deaf mutes and you think it's cute. Put on some goddamn Milton Friedman, engineer. Put on some Milton Friedman for these idiots. I'm not going to sit over here and allow these people to make a mockery of my show. Learn something. Learn something from Milton Friedman. Learn something from this man, you stupid dicks. Stupid, uneducated, ignorant-ass pieces of trash. Bunch of socialists.
With respect to that title, which I admit leaves you wondering what it's all about, including me, I'll tell you what I really had in mind. The title had to do with the question of whether America, by which I mean the United States of America, I mean our society, whether America is what it was, whether America is the land of opportunity which produced over the past 200 years the greatest freedom and prosperity for the widest range of people that the world has ever seen. Whether it still is the land in which people of many races, many beliefs, many origins are free to cooperate together to achieve their separate objectives. while at the same time retaining a diversity of values and opinions. Is that still America? Or is America what it has seemed to be becoming these past few decades? Is America not what it has been, not the land of promise of the past 200 years, but is it instead a land of growing bureaucracy and diminishing freedom? Is it a land of squabbling groups seeking to control the political levers of power, of divisive tendencies that are producing not merely variety, not merely diversity, but open conflict? Is it becoming instead a land of ethnic separatism rather than the land of the melting pot? I believe the choice is still open to us, that we can still decide, you and I and our fellow citizens, which of these two directions we want to go in, whether we want to return to the path that made this the great land of opportunity for millions and millions and millions of people, or whether instead we want to continue down the road toward a destruction of both liberty and prosperity. I believe very deeply that we are nearing the point of no return, that we still have the choice, but that if we continue much longer along the road that we have been going, we no longer shall have the choice, that we shall degenerate into a society which will lose that spark of creativity, that spark of independence, of freedom that we have all loved in our country. You know, I've always been fascinated by the story of golden ages in history. The fascinating thing about them is how brief they are. If you go back to the golden age of the 5th century BC in Greece, or you go back to the golden age in Rome, or go back to the several Elizabethan golden ages, or to the Renaissance, in each case, you have the same kind of phenomenon, a tremendous efflorescence, a flowering of culture, of art, of industry, of architecture, of whatnot, for about 75, 100, 125, 150 years, and then somehow or other it all disappears. It's the same people, same Peloponnesian Peninsula, same land that was there before the Golden Age came, and that is there after the Golden Age disappears. Have we been going through such a process? Was the 19th and first half of the 20th century our Golden Age? Are we on the way down? Or is there still a possibility of our being able to resume and have a renewed, a repeated Golden Age? We already have gone very far in the direction of restricting our freedom. I need not go into all the details, but all of you are aware of the many ways in which you and I are not free to control our own lives in accordance with our own values. And there is a tremendous tyranny of the status quo. Each one of us will be very, very negative about the restrictions on freedom, except for those that benefit us. Now, that's a different story. It's far easier to get a law into effect than to repeal it, as we've all found out, because you always establish interest, vested interest, which is very hard for any of us to get back. To get back on the track, we need an understanding of the real nature of freedom, economic and political, and the interrelationship between the two. We need really to have a greater understanding than these general comments I have so far given of the kind of system, the kind of principles that have enabled us to get this great achievement of the past 200 years. We need to understand how it is that a free market works to enable millions of people to cooperate peacefully together.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all better stop with your stupid crap, or I'm playing nothing but clips of Milton Friedman all day. All right? How you like that? How you like a little bit of that, you stupid milky lickers? Stupid ass clowns. Anyway, we were supposed to be talking about the GOP, but you idiots don't care, so let's just go ahead and move on to the next subject matter. Let's talk a little bit about Barack Obama trying to consolidate power. That's right, he wants to get rid of the Department of Commerce, as well as 5 other organizations, for Christ's sake, for all you people that are unaware of what's going on here. That's right. He wants to eliminate 5 different goddamn, bureaucratic offices so that he can save over $3 billion over the next decade. And, this is just a ploy. All right, let's just be honest. This is just a ploy by the administration to show that, hey, look, I'm fiscally conservative. Look at me. I'm cutting bureaucracy. Let's get rid of the Department of Commerce. Let's get rid of the SBA. Let's get rid of, all these other little bureaucracies, and it proves that I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm Barack Obama. I'm a fiscal conservative. Jesus Christ. I'm serious. All right, Barack Obama came out today. I don't know if you folks were actually listening in to his press conference. All right, but this guy is actually thinking that he can win over some of those on the right that are kind of not down with the Mitt Romney swing in the way that the primaries are going. And this is an attempt for him to show that, hey, look, I'm fiscally conservative. I want to get rid of the Department of Commerce, the Small Business Association, the U.S. Trade Representative, the Overseas Private Investment, and shut up! You're not fiscally conservative. You want to grow goddamn government, Obama. Hey, shut down this chat. Shut it down. Shut down this chat room, engineer. People sitting over here, they don't care what's going on out here. Totalitarianism is creeping right from underneath their noses, and these people don't give 2 rats' asses, for Christ's sake. The government is incrementally taking away our liberties, taking away our freedoms, and they could care less just as long as there's some fruity ass hopping on a stage on American Idol looking like he's got a hamster hanging out his asshole. That's all they care about. They care about the latest, prostate-infected loser or the damn uterus-infected slut winning Dancing with the Stars. That's all they care about. Jesus Christ. Once again, Obama trying to utilize a political ploy in an attempt to show that he is, quote-unquote, a fiscal conservative. Yeah, he wants to get rid of the Department of Commerce and consolidate all these departments and basically separate them between the Department of Labor and the Department of Interior. Believe it or not. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869. Obama trying to be Ronald Reagan. What do you think? Let's take some calls here. 508. What's up? What do you think about Obama? Women become whores. Don't become capitalists. Become whores. You son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Shove it up your ass, all right? You know who are whores? Single mothers, all right? Single mothers are dirty dish rag whores. And let me tell you, I know that I've had some calls from people that are saying, hey, wait a minute, my mom's not a dirty dish rag whore. All right, my mom doesn't collect entitlements. My mom has a business. My mom's working. I'm not talking about your mama, all right? I mean, if your mom is not collecting any entitlements, if your mom is not collecting any of the damn government, just any of that government crap, free child care, free health care, none of that crap, well, then, by God, I'm not talking about your mother. All right, your mother should be something to look up to. If you have a single mother who's actually working, who's got businesses, who's obtaining assets, who's owning homes, for Christ's sake, well, then, by God, I'm not talking about your mother. I'm talking about these dirty dish rag whores that are, equating woman liberation by having 7 or 8 kids by 7 or 8 different fathers. All right, I'm talking about these dirty dish rag whores that are getting married and getting divorced and changing marries like dirty, shitty, skid-marked underwear. All right? I'm talking about these whores that are out here that are making a mockery of parenthood and turning baby-making into big business. That's what I'm against, all right? I mean, the bottom line is I want women to become capitalists, true independent capitalists, all right? I mean, I know that you've got all these stupid skankosauruses moving up in whatever bureaucratic system they reside in because they know how to do the Sarah Palin wink and, jiggle their ass at the right period of time and so on and so forth. But that's when you women need to come into power. And I'm talking about you women that worked hard, that have the genuine academic prowess, the knowledge prowess, the skill, the ability, those that actually have the ambition, the drive. It's up to you when you get to those positions of power to shut these bitches down where they belong, and they belong on the damn street corner selling their ass to the latest musky, wrinkled, bald old man that'll keep buying them their Dolce & Gabbana glasses and their Prada bags and so on and so forth. All right? I'm not joking. I'm talking to you women out there that aren't, looking like Sarah Palin, that aren't looking like that disgusting, despicable, scaly-skinned Kim Kardashian. I'm talking about you women that are working hard, man, that are busting your ass. Because not only do you have to bust your ass in today's world, but you also have true sexism. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're a businesswoman, you know what I'm talking about. Some of these idiots that are dumber than dirt, but because they were a man and, mommy and daddy left them a little bit of money, they have some, pissing ground small business. And if you're a woman approaching these men, they damn near sexually harass you. Or they dismiss you as some kind of a joke. Well, that's what you need to get rid of. And the only way you're going to get rid of that is if you get rid of these dish rag whores that are making women look like nothing more than sexual objects. And how do women going to do that? Well, they have to do that amongst themselves. When they see some skanks walking down the street, you need to call them what they are, these stupid skank. Look at these stupid skanks over here. Look at this bitch. You really need to do. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding, man. That's the only thing that's going to prevent these sluts from dressing like sluts. Because they're not going to stop dressing like sluts because they know it gets them paid. They know it gets them money. They know it gets them free drinks. They know it gets them free, outings, dates, so on and so forth. So once again, folks, much props to the women capitalists out here, and screw the idiot bitches on the slut walks. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about Obama consolidating government agencies out here. He wants to consolidate and basically get rid of the Department of Commerce and 6 other agencies, for Christ's sake, one of which the SBA, Small Business Association. And, of course, the Republicans, when they were asked, what do you think about Obama slashing these particular bureaucracies, they didn't know what the hell to say. I mean, John Boehner's office, the House Speaker, said something to the effect of, given the president's record of growing government, we're interested to learn whether this proposal represents an actual relief for American business or just the appearance of it. And, of course, that was some idiot named Brendan Buck, a spokesman for House Speaker John Boehner's office. And, of course, on the Senate side, Senate Minority Leader, Mitch McConnell, basically said, Americans want government that is simpler, streamlined, and secure. So after presiding over one of the largest expansions of government in history, and a year after raising the issue in his last State of the Union, it's interesting to see the president finally acknowledge that Washington is out of control. And while we're first to learn of this proposal this morning in the press, we believe to give it a careful review once the White House provides us with the details of what he plans to do. All right? I mean, the Republicans don't even know how to interpret this, and the reason is this is a purely political move. I mean, there's one thing about David Axelrod and Barack Obama. They are politicians, man. I mean, they are Stalin-esque as it relates to their political tactics. I mean, Stalin-esque. Jesus Christ. I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869. What do you think about all this? What do you think about Obama? What do you think about everything that's been said? I want to hear from you, all right? 443, what's up? Here we go with the Helen Keller deaf mute crap. How about Soldier Leaf Hat? What's going on?
Sup.
What's going on, man?
Oh, nothing. Just try out some stuff here. Make some skins for games or something.
Oh, you're gonna make some skins for what games?
Like Team Fortress 2.
Oh, awesome, man. So, do you have anything to say here, man? What's going on?
It's just want to say hi and happy Bonus Friday.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. 570, what's up, man?
It's just want to say hi.
Now, turn down your radio, jerk dick, all right? Capitalize this. What's up?
There ain't nothing for me to whoop my granny's ass. I'll tell you that.
Shut up with the granny crap. Shut up. Stupid dicks. 360, what's up? Here we go, the Helen Keller deaf mute. I mean, I don't really even need to do this broadcast, you idiots, all right? I mean, it's Friday. You understand? I mean, it's Baller Friday, baby. I could it all down, and, everybody can just get in the middle of the streets. I mean, it is beautiful. I could be on there right now. It's happy hour time. It could be Miller time, for Christ's sake, but instead I'm sitting here kicking it with you whippersnapper, finger spanker, dingleberry tickling pieces of crap. Jesus Christ. Dunlop, what's up? Come on, please. Come on, guys. We're supposed to be talking about Obama here. He's consolidating power. I mean, is this thing on here? Jeez, man. Back off. I mean, this is a Baller Friday edition here. Jeez Christ. Who else do we got? 509, what's up? Hey. People got headphones, all right? Knock it off. I mean, we're supposed to be talking about Obama here. He's consolidating power. Once again, wants to get rid of the Department of Commerce. And as I've said, it's a purely political ploy to, simulate the fact that he's some kind of fiscal conservative. I want to hear what you have to say about it, all right? 646-652-4869. 562, you're on the horn. What's up?
Oh, my gosh, Ghost, I love you so much.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. How about 818? What's up? Here we go again. How about 704? What's going on?
Hey, Ghost. I just wanted to call and tell you that you're right. Obama's systematically taking down this country, and people need to realize it.
No, I'm glad that there's finally a serious caller here, man. And, you sound like a young man, and I'm glad that you're starting to become politically aware. Because let me be completely honest with you. I mean, what's happening in our country is a systematic totalitarian takeover by our government here. I mean, it's obvious by the National Defense Authorization Act. It's obvious by SOPA, the IP Protection Act. I mean, we can't even get on a plane without being fondled, by TSA, for Christ's sake, or get our Johnson's, pictures taken. I mean, it's pathetic, and look at these people in here. We always have about several thousand people who listen to us live. All right, I mean 5, 6, 7,000 on average, and look at what they're doing. Instead of actually sitting here and talking about these issues, discussing these issues, relaying these issues, they're either flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, talking a bunch of malarkey, trying to become text chat warriors in here, or they're calling me up, trying to agitate my show. And I've said this over and over again, that I wouldn't be surprised if these people are being paid by the damn DNC. I wouldn't be surprised if these people are being paid by some goddamn liberal faction or something, because every time I do this broadcast, I am completely accosted and literally assaulted by either, disgusting leftist liberal long hairs or troll terrorists or cyber vermin or whatever, for Christ's sake. And in essence, what's happening here is my show is being utilized by these people as some kind of a venue to deviate people's consciousness, to deviate their consciousness from the actual objective that's trying to be relayed on this broadcast. And what's that? That's capitalism, baby. Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's good to hear some young man actually caring for Christ. We're going to take a couple more calls as it relates to this Obama consolidation, and we're moving on because we got some other things to talk about, man. This is a pretty bad news day here. Pretty unfolding news day to say the least. 234, what's up?
And even though I love the trolls, the humor's getting dry. The time has come to welcome Ghost to Blog Talk Radio, and all the sorry sacks of crap have written up the show. How can I troll a new UC? What does every pony do? How do I get a Twitter shout-out? I haven't got a clue. Ghosty Rappa, Ghosty Rappa, let's press some emojis. Ghosty Rappa, Ghosty Rappa, show is here. Tomorrow's show is here.
I mean, I've actually got freaking My Little Pony characters calling me now. I got My Little Pony characters calling me now. I got My Little Pony characters.
I mean, you see what I'm saying here? I mean, do you see what I have to consistently take, for Christ's sake? I mean, gee, I don't even know if I want to do this show anymore. Jesus Christ, man. Freaking, I mean, what is this, Hasbro trolling me now? I mean, is this Hasbro trolling me? Jesus Christ, you know, I come in here every day of my life in an attempt to spark synapses across the internet and throughout the world about capitalism and about the hypocrisy within these systems of government throughout the international community. I mean, I give everybody my heart. I give everybody my soul every time I broadcast, and this is the thanks I get every time. This is the thanks, especially on a Baller Friday. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. I mean, don't you people understand that this is Baller Friday? This is my day. You understand? This is my favorite day of the week, all right? This is the time when capitalists, it's the end of the work week. It's time to cash out. It's time to live lavish. It's time to drink Louis XIII cognac. It's time to smoke Opus X cigars. It's time to live lavish. It's time to live like a capitalist. I mean, that's what it's about. But, of course, I mean, a variety of different motives are the cusp of people's trolling and prank calling and all this other nonsense, and I really don't appreciate it. I really don't appreciate it whatsoever. So we're going to move on to another subject matter. You don't care that, you know, this is a David Axelrod ploy by the Obama campaign in an attempt to show that Barack Obama is a quote-unquote fiscal conservative, you know. Because remember, Barack Obama has been criticized for growing government, and he is growing government. I mean, you know, like I was saying, I mean, he nominated, unconstitutionally, I might add, he nominated that Coudray and into this, Consumer Financial Protection Agency, and, I mean, that's growing government. I don't know, I mean, to me, whenever you create a new agency and you appoint a new person, I mean, I don't know about you, but it seems to me like you're growing government. I don't know, I'm just saying. But, of course, because of that criticism, he has to make himself look like somebody who's cutting the system. He has to make himself look like somebody who's actually cutting the budget, excuse me. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going. Let's move on. You people don't care about what's going on here. Anyway, since you people are internet peeps out here on the internets, I don't know if you folks have come across this horrible image and this horrible video of these Marines urinating on dead Taliban corpses that is making all the rage out here across the international community. I mean, you know, of course, the Muslim world is up in arms because that's a big besmirchment to them, allegedly. We've got the Taliban, you know. Well, I mean, you know, the thing about the Taliban is that I think that we've got them in a corner to where they want to be a legitimate government at this point in time, and they came out publicly and said that the images of the Marines urinating on the corpses of Taliban fighters is not going to be utilized against the United States in negotiating some kind of peace treaty or some kind of peace agreement. And you know, I'm not trying to come to the defense of the Marines here, all right, because I think that everybody who witnessed that particular grotesque video would agree that that's pretty inhumane, pretty barbaric, and pretty ridiculous. But at the same time, they're at war, all right? And not to mention they're at war, but they're against the Taliban fighters, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, do you understand? These Taliban fighters are grotesque guerrilla fighters, man. They've been fighting these people for 10 years. So, you know, you got a lot of battle fatigue going on between these exchanges between our troops and the Taliban, and, you know, in the midst of war, in the midst of firefights and killings and shootings, and, you know, the human psyche goes into a completely different direction, and as a result, this is the kind of consequence that you have. I mean, we saw it in Vietnam. We see it during all times of war where, you know, a lot of these soldiers and these, you know, battle-tested killers that are out here conducting warfare in the theater, you know, they utilize bodies and body parts and take pictures of them with heads chopped off, so on and so forth. So this is not uncommon for warfare, folks. I know it's sick. I know it's grotesque. But believe it or not, this type of disgusting, despicable activity is not uncommon for warfare. This is what happens in the horrific theater of war. As a matter of fact, you should take a look at some of these damn disgusting images that came out of Vietnam, the disgusting images that came out of South America during those uprisings in all those countries. Particularly which you need to look at the El Salvador Death Squad. Take a look at those footage. Let me tell you something right now. This is just not uncommon. And the only reason that it's, getting worldwide views and everybody's up in arms about it is because the American media is shoving it in the face of America. And, of course, the American media, of course, is a focal point to most international media. So that's why everybody's up in arms about it. And I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869, all right? I want to hear from you. All right, what do you think? What do you think about what's happened here with this urination marine video? What do you think about it? Area code 313, what's going on? Here we go again with another Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. 954, what do you think about this crap?
Well, I guess you could say it really takes the piss.
Christ, it sounds like you're drinking piss. The 786, what's up? Jesus Christ, can you shut up, please? Alpha Unit, what's going on?
That's you. That's how dumb you sound. You've been wrong about every single thing you've ever done, including...
Shut up. All right, just sit there and shut your stupid, stinking, robotic, wannabe female Stephen Hawking hole. 754, what do you think about this damn marine piss video? Now, Jesus Christ, does nobody give two rats asses or something? Let's take some Skype callers. Maybe they care, for Christ's sake. Hey, Twilight Sparkle, do you care about the Marines?
Written up the show. How can I tell you? What does every pony do? How do I get?
Jesus Christ! This is serious business, man. This is serious business here, man. We've got video of Marines taking a dirty yellow bubbly piss on Taliban corpses, for Christ's sake, and it's pissing off all the Arabs. It's pissing off all the people in the Islamist community out here, and I want to hear what you idiots have to say about it. Jesus Christ. How about 781? You're on the horn. Another Helen Keller dead. 205, what's up? Penis. Shut up, you stupid moron. How about Ghost Computer? What's up? Real funny, asshole. Real funny, yeah. Like you hacksaws are coming in here and making my computer into a freaking coaster. So shut up, all right? Shut up. And let me tell you something else. For that asshole who made that AIDS video about me, all right? That made that song, you got the AIDS. You got the AIDS. That stupid song. Whoever created that, I'm going to find out who you are, all right? Like I said, I have been working on my own personal operating system called Penix 2.0. And let me tell you, I'm going to release it here soon. I'm keeping it exclusive. I'm keeping it exclusive because, if anybody else had this particular operating system, it'd be completely dangerous. But let me tell you something right now. I'm going to find out who did that, and I'm going to give your computer the digital AIDS. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, all right? And you better not be on no goddamn network either, because, once one computer has it, they all get it. Jesus Christ. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Marine piss video? I want to hear from you. What's going on here? How about 817? What do you think about the Marines piss video?
I think it's great. The Taliban deserve it.
You think it's great?
Yeah, I think they're scum. They don't deserve anything better than just be pissed on.
Well, there's an opinion. How about 520? What's up? What do you think about it?
This is all part of Kane's plan.
when they turned them all against the air.
Now, shut up. Just sit there and shut your fruity ass up, all right? No lulls on that one. Yeah, can we get a major fail, engineer, on that fruit? Jesus Christ, major fail, you stupid fruit bowl. Smelling like butt crack bastard. How about prankster Pinkie Pie? What the hell's your excuse? Jesus Christ. Now, I'm sick of this. Sick of this shit crap.
You people are all ruining my Baller Friday, you stupid fruits! You people are ruining it! You're ruining it! You're ruining it! God damn it, man! God damn all of you to hell! Jesus Christ, man! Sick of these people. I'm sick of them, man. They piss me off, man. They piss me off. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Give me that mic. Son of a bitches. I'm warning you, man. I'm warning all of you. Jesus Christ. Who else? Do we got any actual callers here, engineer? Do we got any actual serious callers? Or they're all a bunch of milky-licking, butt-plug up-the-ass-looking, hot-dog, ass-tickling, dingleberry-picking pieces of chicken-eating cornball crap? Jesus Christ. Area code 509, what's up? Shut up. Shut up. 336, what's up? Do you like my glowing green pond?
Christ. God damn it. 609. Now, Jesus Christ, we don't want to hear you type in there, asshole, all right? 234.
Dear Princess Celestia. Dear Princess Celestia. Dear Princess...
They're making fun of you now, engineer! They're making fun of you! They're making fun of the engineer now, for Christ's sake!
Jesus Christ, this is a horrible Baller Friday. I'm telling you this right now. Yeah, you're talking about Friday the 13th. This is it right here. You're listening to it right here, for Christ's sake. Calm down, engineer. God damn it. I feel you, believe me. But this is what I'm talking about. That's why these people on the internet, they're not your friends, engineer. They're not your friends. No matter how many times that you see them on the chat room saying, oh, come on, Engie. Come on and take over the show, Engie. These people don't care about you, engineer. They don't care about you. Let me tell you something. If it wasn't for me, engineer, these people would be putting you into a funny farm. I'm serious, engineer. They don't care. They don't care, for Christ's sake. They'd put you in some kind of a psych ward, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they'd strap you down and they'd make you take a crap and a pee in a freaking bedpan. Now, just calm down, all right? Now, just calm down. That's why I'm here, all right? That's why I'm here. That's why you got to listen to what I say, engineer. That's why you got to listen to what I'm telling you. You understand? Jesus Christ. That's why I'm saying it. Don't listen to these people. Do not listen to these people. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about this marine piss video, but it seems to me that nobody really gives a crap, so we're going to move on to another subject, all right? I want to talk a little bit about the Pakistan Prime Minister appealing for support from not only the parliament, but from the public, stating that, hey, we want the Pakistan to continue to be a democracy or whatever. And the reason that he's appealing to his parliament, the reason that he's appealing to the people is because the military is just about to take over Pakistan, folks. All right? I mean, yesterday we had the Prime Minister of Pakistan fire the head of the Defense Department of Pakistan. Moreover,
We've got the military flexing nuts at the civilian government in Pakistan over this memo that was allegedly sent to, the State Department of the United States, alleging that Pakistan civilian government may need United States military help if the Pakistan military throws a coup in the country. And let me tell you something right now. I am predicting this. There will be a coup in Pakistan, and I don't really even like that proposition. I don't even like that scenario because, once again, Pakistan has nuclear weapons. All right? Remember, we're trying to stop Iran from obtaining them. Pakistan already has them. Pakistan already has them. So, once again, this is a very serious situation as it relates to Pakistan. There will be a coup in their country. There will be a coup. All right? And unfortunately, the military is going to take over. And I would not be surprised, folks, to see Pervez Musharraf come in there and take control of the whole country once again. All right? Pervez Musharraf is starting to, show off that the fact that, hey, I am going to go back in there. And he's going to go back in there. I mean, he faces arrest from the civilian government, but let's be honest. I mean, the whole reason why Pervez Musharraf was in power in Pakistan at the time of 9/11 was because he was the head of the military junta that took over Pakistan from Benazir Bhutto. Y'all remember Benazir Bhutto? That's right. During the time when Pervez Musharraf was losing credibility with the Pakistani people, you had Benazir Bhutto come into Pakistan, and she attempted to try to run for the leadership position of Pakistan. Unfortunately, the military killed her. All right, the Pakistani military killed Benazir Bhutto, and that's the rest is history. And of course, there was a lot of Pervez Musharraf's fingerprints on that particular assassination. But now that Pervez Musharraf has been taken out and exiled out of Pakistan and the new civilian government is put in there, the Pakistani Prime Minister, Yusuf Raza Gilani, is having major trouble keeping that civilian government in Pakistan with any kind of credibility. And I'm telling you this right now, folks, it's getting scary there. I wouldn't even like to see what happens when the Islamists take over. And they take over the country, and they have a freaking nuclear weapon in their hand, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is serious business. And they're not going to direct it at us. They're going to direct it right at India, which is also a nuclear power, I might add. And if Pakistan decides that it wants to throw a nuke at India, India's going to decide to throw a nuke back at Pakistan, and then before you know it, we're in some big trouble. All right? Anyway, 646-652-4869. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Pakistan? You got an opinion on this? I want to hear from you, for Christ's sake. 313, what's up?
Oh, have you seen a...
I've seen it fucking
picture.
Shut up, all right? I don't know what's going on, some kind of Mexican orgy or something, but shove it up your ass, all right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? We got area code 913. What's up?
I like pineapple.
Well, shove a psychotic pineapple up your poop chute. Who cares, all right? Who the hell cares? 337, what's up? Oh, Jesus Christ, you're going to hang up, for Christ's sake, you stupid fruit? 281, what's up? What do you think about Pakistan? Stupid dick. 619, what's going on?
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I totally agree with you with women. They should be solely capitalist.
You're damn right they should be. Well, not just solely capitalist, but you also have to remember, women, that if you're going to settle down with a male or if you're going to go bull dyke female, you have to make sure that that partner is going to be down with you, that's going to be down with you no matter what, that's going to follow you into hell so you can actually have a plan to move ahead in life. You know, most of the time when people get together, they get together for the wrong reasons. Most of the time it's because of the looks. Oh, man, I got to get with that chick because she's hot. And vice versa. Women get with the dudes because, oh, I want to get with him. He's so cute. And they base their whole relationship upon this particular idea. And then when they start going into the seriousness of the relationship, all of a sudden it just falls apart. The whole relationship falls apart because both of them have different different opinions about money. Both of them have different opinions about the family. Both of them have a different opinion about delegating authorities out here on who's going to do dishes, who's going to take out the trash. So, I mean, everybody, they all have a problem. This is the crux of the majority of people's relationship troubles, for Christ's sake. And that's why I'm saying, you need to figure out if you're going to be in a relationship with anybody, if they are actually going to go out and be down with you and follow you into hell no matter what. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. We're supposed to be talking about Pakistan over here. And as I've said, we're going to see a coup in Pakistan. No BS. And that's a scary proposition as it relates to world stabilization. Let's take some calls here. Area code 520. You're on the horn.
Peace through power, Ghost.
God, shut up, all right? Grow some balls before you call me, all right? 617, what's up? We don't want to hear you fapping on a plane, all right? 205, what's up? Here we go again with the Helen Keller Deaf Mute. 774.
Oh, look what we have here. Easy. Oh, that's a long. I still put them in between the chips. All of them? Of course.
I mean, did everybody hear this sausage fest going on over there? Everybody hear this circle jerk going on over here at 774? Everybody hear this?
It's not you.
It's you fucking dumb shit. No, it's me.
Hey, screw you, all right? You're a bunch of fruits gathering around having a circle jerk, for Christ's sake. We can all hear you. We can all hear you.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, my God. Get these fruits out of here. Get them out. They're fruiting up the place. 818, what's up?
E.
L.
L. I.
L.
No, it's I.
L. R.
L. I.
What the hell is going on here?
L.
What the hell is going on here?
It's a L. It's a I.
Oh, my God.
L.
E. T.
Hey, Ghost.
I.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Get this off. This is horrible. Get it off, engineer, please. Get it off! Jesus Christ, man. Good God. What the hell was that, for Christ's sake, man? Was that one of your family members or something, engineer? Jesus Christ. This is horrible. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I really don't know what the hell's going on here at all. Jesus Christ. Brinko War, you're on the horn. For playing the violin, man. All right, it needs a little help. You sound like you're stepping on a dead cat just a little bit. All right. 706, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost, you ignored my call earlier. Hey, about the military thing with the pissing on people.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've got some military experience. I can't say much about that, but the thing about that is why it's such a big deal. That violates first of all, it violates the Geneva Convention. Second of all, it violates the military law, which you can't really do that because they'll push the deep shit with the country. And also, vote Obama out of office. Everyone, just get that shithead out of office so we can get a start going uphill.
I can agree with that. And as far as it relates to the Geneva Conventions, I think that the Geneva Conventions have been trampled on. If you want my personal opinion, I mean, they've been trampled on a couple of administrations ago. I mean, we're not even acknowledging the Geneva Conventions, and now that we have this NDAA as a reality, I mean, Geneva Convention who? I mean, we're the enemy at this point in time. The American people are now the enemy of the American government system. So, but I agree with you. I mean, vote Obama out of office. No BS. I can agree with that. Anyway, we're talking about Pakistan here. Once again, the Pakistani Prime Minister is appealing to the parliament, and not only to the Pakistani parliament, but to the Pakistani people, in an attempt to try to solidify the legitimacy of the civilian government in the face of a potential coup that could happen by the Pakistani military. And I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about it? All right, area code 567. What's up? Oh, Jesus Christ. 512. What's going on? Here we go with more Helen Keller deaf mutes, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. 754. Okay, we get it. We get what you want in your hole. We get it. All right, 832, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, you there?
Yeah, this is me. Who's this?
Hey, I just wanted to ask you, how did you wind up with so many trans testicles calling your show?
I have no idea. I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, we got trans testicle porn stars. We got over feminine males. We got underground San Francisco, 1979. I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, I know because I'm one of them, and it's like a whole bunch of my friends who are trans testicle like to call the show and ask you how you're doing and everything. Although I have to admit, your manly dominance does get my trans testicle cock really hard.
Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. God. Jesus Christ, give me a drink. Give me something to sanitize myself. Give me a Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. God damn it. Look, I don't care if you're a trans testicle, all right? I don't. As a matter of fact, a lot of these trans testicles are looking more like chicks than chicks are actually looking like, all right? So, but what I don't appreciate, all right, is you sitting here and, alluding to the fact that I actually want to have anything to do with the goddamn tree trunk in between your freaking legs for... Jesus Christ, man. This is just horrible. Give me the freaking mic out. You got trans testicles. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ. We are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I mean, it looks like we got trans testicles calling up, for Christ's sake. I have no freaking idea what's going on here. But before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? And retweet it where capitalists can see it, all right? I mean, go out there to the blogs, the forums, and the social networks and make sure that capitalists see it, all right? Make sure that capitalists come in here and listen to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast that's live right now on Friday the 13th. And it looks like a goddamn bad luck episode just by... Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, before we get into anything else, I'd like to... engineer, do we have any goddamn Twitter shout-outs to be had out here? Well, according to the engineer, we do have some Twitter shout-outs to be had. And, of course, you want a Twitter shout-out right here, right now, live on the broadcast. All you've got to do is tweet at me. Tweet at me, all right? Ghost Politics, right there on the screen. All one word, no underscores, no dashes, nothing. Ghost Politics, all right? And tweet at me with the hashtag Baller Friday, all right? It's that simple. Tweet at me with the hashtag Baller Friday, and I will give you a shout-out right here, right now, live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all right? All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Let's see if we got any people do we got any shout-outs? All right, we got El Foxo Loco in the house. We got somebody by the name of Diarrhea Bubble Bath. That's sick. New York City Pal in the house. Dusky Till Dawn. Yeah, real funny, you jerk. Some idiot named P on Corpse. Jesus Christ. CDI Fan 237 in the place. We got Bronies for Ghosty. We've got Dusky Nuts. God damn it, man. Sick. Anyway, we got Death Metal Fan 66 in the place. What's up? We got TPKJMW in the house. And I'm not a ham bone. I'm not a freaking ham bone. We got XXX Smoke Weed XXX. We got SP Lee 360 in the house. Man, we're getting a lot of freaking tweets here. We're getting a lot of tweets here, engineer. What's going on here? All right, who else do we got going on here? We got Gimp Politics, Metroid Junkie. We've got Hardy Brother, Brony Gimp, Urine Caresser. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Ponita Cupcake, Tenacious Carrot, Archie Bunker Ghost. Yeah, real funny. Ghost Toilet Roll. Hey, shove it up your ass, you damn Australian troll that made that toilet paper. There's nothing funny about you idiots making toilet paper on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. I'll tell you that right damn now. Screw you, you kangaroo banging, platypus up the ass having fruit. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got, what is this, Holloway Hide and Seek. Jesus, are you kidding me? Come on, man, do you have a soul, you thing? Good God. I mean, how is that funny, man? How is that funny? That's horrible. That's sick. It's twisted. Jesus Christ, give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake, man. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got Village Hambone. Yeah, real funny jerk. Who else? We got the real ghost. Shut up! You're not the real ghost, you jerk. I'm the real ghost, you fruit. We've got somebody named Diarrhea Fetish. Yeah, you sick son of a bitch. I bet you half of you people got dog farting fetishes. You're so goddamn sick. We got Mama Poop Tickler. We've got Ghost Beats Me. Shove it up your ass, all right? Anyway, who else? We got Cosmo CB. We got Trance Carl in the place. Alaskan Sherbert. Goddamn, you people are sick, man. Jesus Christ. Some idiot named Anal Plumber, Poop Tickler Jr., the Whore Master is in the house, for Christ's sake. We got Puddinghead Pony in the place. We've got the Man with a Plan. We've got Alaskan Rappa. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Smashing Nigel. Tuzar Dash. We got North Star Fister. Really? Really? Jesus Christ. Red Slime Girl in the house. Numbnut Buster, even though he's always talking smack. Gunbag Bo, you stupid moron. I know that's you. We got Fat Marshall. We got the Democratic Gimp. We got Jason Voorhees in the place, huh? Who else we got? We got, I'm not going to say that sick crap. Michelle Gipman, Ghost is Godzilla. Jonesy GT, the man with the plan. Who the hell else do we got going on? I'm just going to say a couple of more, and then we're going to move on, folks, all right? I'm just going to say a couple of more. You got that, engineer? All right, here we got Mr. Milk Soap. We got Nikolai. Oh, here's this stupid Russian cockeyed prick, for Christ's sake. We got Kabuto Chris in the place. Who else we got? We got Jimmy Kane. Who else do we got? We got Gym Teacher Dusky. Oh, Jesus Christ. Flamin' Ass Cannon. Blind Sniper 123. Ghost is screw you. Whoever put that stupid Twitter account called Ghost is Granny, shove it up your ass. Oh, yeah, and we got the Crippled Kraut from the NCF. He wants some shout. Hey, what's going on to the Crippled Kraut? Huh? Let's lend the Crippled Kraut from the NCF a hand. How about that, huh? Let's lend the man a hand. Woo! Let's lend the man a hand. Anyway, that's about enough. All right? Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to the rest of the broadcast. We were talking a little bit about how Pakistan's prime minister is appealing to the Pakistani parliament and to the people in an attempt to heed a potential coup that's going to be implemented by the military, the Pakistani military. But anyway, let's move on to another subject matter. I want to talk a little bit about Kim Jong-il's eldest son coming out public. Yeah, Kim Jong-il's eldest son, who should have been taking over the throne of the North Korean secular communist state there, but unfortunately, he decided that he wanted to live a life, you know what I mean? And believe it or not, this older Kim Jong-il son actually got exiled from North Korea, after he he attempted and succeeded to sneak himself out of North Korea so he can go to freaking Disneyland. Can you believe that? And because he attempted to sneak into Disneyland, this Kim Jong-il just basically exiled his eldest son. Well, anyway, the eldest son is actually living in some freaking hotel casino out of China, living it up, just kind of becoming a fat bastard. From what I understand, he's gambling, he's out there doing the traditional Asian, MO, if you will. I mean, with all due respect to the Asians, you got a gambling problem, all right? I don't know what it is with Asians and gambling, but Jesus Christ, man, you start throwing wagers on the table, and anybody that's in the house there is a freaking Asian. I mean, they're out there, oh, you motherfucker, I give you a $500 on the table, you motherfucker. So, I don't know what it is. But anyway, Kim Jong-il's eldest son, he's out there at some Chinese hotel. He's living out of the hotel. He's gambling. He's doing the whole nine. Anyway, he actually talked to a South Korean, I don't know, some kind of newspaper, I believe, or magazine or something to that effect, and was basically stating that the reason that that Kim Jong-un, which is what is this, the third eldest son, or the third son to be born, something to that effect. I mean, literally, this man is nothing more than a symbol. Yeah. Nothing more than a symbol, for Christ's sake. That's all Kim Jong-un is. And this is coming directly from the mouth of the eldest son of Kim Jong-il. I mean, that's what I've been saying the whole time, that Kim Jong-un is nothing more than a symbol, and that the true culprits behind the power of North Korea now lies in the hands of the military. All right? It now lies in the hands of the military, for Christ's sake. And that's all there is to it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you, all right? Let's take some calls here. See what we got here. We got 570. What do you think about the eldest son of North Korea? Shut up. 704, what's going on?
Hey, Ghost, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on?
Awesome. Hey, just wanted to let you know, first, I am a legitimate caller, unlike many of the trolls that you've had today. Sorry that you've had such a bad Baller Friday.
Well, it happened.
I've been listening for a while now. Yeah, it's just one of those things. But I've noticed that you've been talking a lot about, there's Pakistan, militarization, there's of course, Iran is always, doing something. North Korea, the power going to their military. And to steal a phrase from you, it seems like that whole region is just becoming a melting pot of tension. And I am really kind of concerned for the next few years as far as what it means for world stability.
No, absolutely, and I'm glad that you're keenly aware of a lot of the international affairs that I bring forth on this show, because it's serious business. All right, I mean, you know, World War III, in my personal opinion, is just around the corner, and it seems like nobody gives two rats' asses about it. All right, I mean, it's right around the corner. We got destabilization in Pakistan, Afghanistan. All right, and if Pakistan is taken over by the military, you know that they're going to hit up India. India is going to retaliate. We've got destabilization in Russia. Not to mention the country of Russia in particular, but you should look into the Caucasus regions of Chechnya. I mean, that's a very precarious, very devastating historical situation in Chechnya alone. Then we've got the destabilization of this so-called Arab Spring in the Middle East, which is causing all kinds of destabilization. I mean, I was not in agreement with the United States backing up the Libyan rebels. I said it. I called it on this show that once the Libyan rebels took the control of Libya, that they were going to implement Sharia law, and that's exactly what they did. The same thing with these wild Yehudis in Egypt. The same thing when these idiots were out here on the American media covering this stupid, disgusting attempt, or even if you want to call it a revolution in Egypt. I was the only one on this broadcast, and you can look back in the archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? You can look back in the archive around February time. I was on here saying that I don't care what the media is saying about these wild Yehudis in Egypt. There was nothing intellectually backing up the revolution. It was nothing more than a post-Katrina wasteland, an opportunity for wild Yehudis to pillage and plunder and rape. And that's exactly what they did, for Christ's sake. And you can look back in the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I called this a long time ago. I knew that this was going to happen. I knew for a fact that if we were to sit here and continue to champion the Egyptian revolution, the Libyan revolution, that we were going to see an Islamic takeover. I'm not talking about an Islamic takeover in the sense of a group of a certain individuals. I'm talking about Sharia law. All right? I'm talking about Sharia law, and look at what's happened. Look at what's happened in Egypt. Look at what's happened in Libya. You know, right now in Libya, they're waving Al-Qaeda flags, man, and our taxpayer money went there to back that crap up. Jesus Christ, excuse my French, but this is just ridiculous, all right? We were talking about how North Korea, the eldest son of Kim Jong-il came out publicly and stated that his younger brother is nothing more than a damn figurehead, than a symbol, and that the true culprits behind the power in Pyongyang is the military. I mean, lest we forget that, Kim Jong-il spent 60+% of the GDP exclusively on the military. I mean, it's not a joke, man. I'm not joking. So it's no coincidence that we got some, for a lack of a better term, 20-something hambone in power, Kim Jong-un, which is nothing more than a figurehead, when I know there is a power struggle going on within North Korea. I mean, they recently tested 3 missiles just to show the military might once again. You know what I mean? I mean, I think that there's some very precarious things going on. All right? Very precarious things going on in the Korean Peninsula. Moreover, as the last caller suggested, we've got destabilization all over the world, man. And instead of the United States, the people in Europe, instead of everybody globally focusing in on the attention on each and every one of these disturbances across the international community, all these people are just more worried about, playing with their pecker shafts, and watching the latest fruit bowl prance around like he's got a hamster up his anal passage on the goddamn American Idol. That's what they're more worried about. They're more worried about, oh, look, it's Buzz Aldrin. He's in Dancing with the Stars. Shut up. Anyway, I want to hear from you. We're talking a little bit about North Korea. I'm going to take a couple of callers about North Korea, and then we're going to move on, all right? Area code 630, what's up? What do you think about North Korea?
Hey, Ghost. Happy Helen Keller Death Meat Friday. How's it going?
What'd you say?
Happy Helen Keller Death Meat Friday.
You sick. Get this idiot. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Area code 217, what's up? What do you think about North Korea? I mean, come on, man. I mean, we got world disorder. We've got world disorder, and you idiots are thinking it's a game. I mean, good God. Jesus Christ. I've been here for 4 years, man. 4 years on this broadcast. And I've been saying all the things that were going to come to pass are now coming to pass. And what's unfortunate is that the majority of people in this chat room, the majority of the people that are listening, don't care. Jesus, forgive me, Mike. I mean, what pisses me off is that, you know, this is a government made for the people and by the people. But the people have fallen asleep at the wheel, all right? And what we're witnessing is the very consequence of that action. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, World War III is around the corner. You idiots don't even care, all right? You people are stupid. So, you know, when a draft comes in the United States, when a draft comes in and starts drafting a lot of you young people, I hope that you remember my voice when it happens, all right? I hope that you remember my voice when I said, hey, maybe you should be a little bit more concerned about foreign relations, possibly a little bit more concerned about the domestic policies of this country, so on and so forth. I'm not joking. This is not a joke, all right? I don't want World War III, all right? There is no reason for World War III. I mean, I have said this time and time again. These old primitive concepts of theocracy, political romanticism, culturalism, racism, nationalism have done nothing for the progress of humanity. It has done nothing but stain the history of humanity with blood. That's all these primitive concepts have done to us as human beings. And that's why I go on this broadcast on a consistent basis. I don't care if you people make fun of me. I don't care if you people troll me. I don't care how many damn YouTube videos you make besmirching me. I am going to continue to say what I have to say, because unless humanity no longer acknowledges these primitive concepts, then we are going to see some horrible repercussions, as history has shown us. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm going to move on to another subject matter, all right? Speaking of war, all right? We've got Iran saber-rattling out here in the Persian Gulf once again. And for you folks that have been keeping up with the broadcast, I've been talking about this, about how Iran is denying oil riggers from going in and out of the Strait of Hormuz. Moreover, you've got Iran flexing nuts in regards of saying, hey, you American people, bring any more aircraft carriers in the Persian Gulf, expect a reaction, all right? Well, as you heard from the last show, folks, I mean, you know, now when I say we, I'm talking about the United States and its powers, its allies. We really don't want Iran to get a nuclear weapon. I mean, as we saw a couple of days ago, the Iranian nuclear scientist that's supposed to be heading the nuclear development team in Iran got assassinated by, you know, some motorcyclist that attached a magnetic bomb to the freaking car, killed the damn nuclear scientist, and killed his driver. You know what I mean? Unfreaking real. Unfreaking real. But anyway, Ahmadinejad throughout the week has been in Latin America, going to all these countries. He went to Venezuela at first to visit, Hugo Chavez in an attempt to bolster some kind of, some kind of ally agreement in an attempt to, bolster support, just in case Israel or the United States decides to implement military action against Iran. They want to know if Venezuela's got Iran's back. And, of course, Hugo Chavez, he basically said he did, but who the hell knows really? I mean, to be honest with you, if you look at what Ahmadinejad has done in his Latin American tour, he's went to Venezuela, he went to Cuba, he's now in Ecuador, and to be honest with you, he's gotten no solid commitments as true allies for a potential military act that could be implemented against Iran. He has no true ally. Nobody put their nuts on the table with Iran flexing nuts. So, I mean, even though Ahmadinejad came out here to Latin America in an attempt to bolster some allies, I think he was a complete and utter failure. You know what I mean? A complete and utter failure. Anyway, let's take a couple of calls about this. What do you think about Iran? You know, I mean, this is a very precarious developing situation. And as I've stated, folks, if anything happens militarily with Iran and the United States, you better be expecting these oil prices to go up to proportions that we can't even imagine. All right, I'm not joking. We can't even imagine. Anyway, let's continue going. Let's take some calls here, see what people have to say about Iran. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Let's go ahead and take some calls. We got, Jesus Christ, with these same damn numbers, for Christ's sake. Can you click some of these people off, engineer? Can you click some of these people off? I don't want to sit over here and continue to talk to the same jerks that call up every time. You understand? Click them off. Jesus Christ. All right, who do we got here? Let's see. How about Karaz? What's up? Jesus Christ, with the white noise, man. People got headphones, jerk ass. 818, what's up? 818. People are just being quiet. You're just doing this to piss me off, aren't you, folks, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, real funny. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going? Let's take some Skype callers. You know, maybe we can get some substance there, all right? Maybe get some substance there. How about Ryan Parsons? What's up?
Take your vaccines. La, la, la. Take your Prozac. Eat your Ritalin. Get tasers, yeah.
I mean, do you hear this? Do you hear this here? Huh? I mean, the world's in disorder, and this is what these idiots are doing, for Christ's sake. All right, screw you. You don't care. I mean, you know, we're on the verge of world disorder. You people don't care, all right? Anyway, let's move on to something that maybe you stupid dope heads will probably all of a sudden get your anal passage puckered for. All right? How about marijuana? All right. Oh, look at everybody. Oh yeah, dude, you're Maui Wowie, man. Yeah, dude. Let me tell you something right now. All right. The federal government is out here actually implementing federal raids in states where they have legalized marijuana for medicinal purposes. All right. Superseding the state's laws, for Christ's sake. Actually putting in federal money, time, effort, energy, resources into busting weed dispensaries in places like California, Colorado, New Mexico. And these are areas where they have legally passed a medicinal use within the state of that we're talking about, California, Colorado, New Mexico, so on and so forth. Well, we have got the federal government utilizing tax dollars, resources, energy, so on and so forth, in taking these medical marijuana dispensaries down, all right? I mean, I think that's, first of all, ridiculous based upon the fact that the states voted. I mean, you know, this was, put to the people of the states, all right? The people of the states voted. I mean, isn't that what this whole country's about? Isn't that what this whole country's about, for Christ's sake? The people of the state voted that they wanted to go ahead and allow marijuana to be utilized for medicinal purposes, but the federal government decided that it's going to supersede the state and the people's wishes, and now they're taking down all these marijuana dispensaries, for Christ's sake. All right, I'm not joking. All right, moreover, I don't know if you all saw the latest study that came out stating that marijuana does not cause lung damage. Did y'all read this? Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? I mean, I couldn't believe it when I heard it, for Christ's sake, because we're always taught that, marijuana's got more tar than your average cigarette. And, so on and so forth. Well, it come to find out, not only is it not harmful for the lungs, but it actually encourages oxygen flow to the lungs, for Christ's sake. It actually encourages oxygen flow to the lungs. I kid you not. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and post that LA Times article so everybody can read about it themselves, so you don't just think I'm just some stupid pothead just, pulling this out of my derriere. All right, let's go ahead and put it on the chat room, engineer, so that these people can read about it themselves. All right, there it is right there. All right, but the bottom line is, I mean, this study states that, hey, it doesn't damage the lungs. All right, so my question is, and I'm not a pothead, I've always been against tetrahydrocannabinol consumption. I've always been against the legalization of marijuana. But now that we've got these scientific studies that states that not only is it useful for medicinal purposes, particularly for terminally ill patients, but now it shows that there is no long-term lung damage as it relates to smoking and puffing the Magic Dragon. So why exactly is the United States federal government going after states which voted by the people to allow medical marijuana to be dispensed on a medicinal basis? I mean, I just think it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I think it's ridiculous. I think it's stupid. And, once again, it just shows what the federal government is doing to supersede its authority on us, the American people. Anyway, we're running out of time here. Let me move on to the next subject matters, for Christ's sake. Did anybody hear about Homeland Security? They are now monitoring social media networks, folks. That's right. If you have a social media network, if you're very popular on Twitter, if you have a lot of following on Facebook, if you have a popular blog talk radio show, well, now you are now being monitored by the Department of Homeland Security. That's right. They are contracting contractors. It's not even Homeland Security. They're giving money to contractors to monitor us. All right, to monitor social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook and blogs, even reader comments. Even reader comments, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is a joke. I mean, what is this? I mean, is this Nazi Germany? I mean, is this freaking Gestapo? I mean, what's going on to America, for Christ's sake? I mean, what are you people doing? What are you people doing sitting on your thumbs, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. I mean, Homeland Security is out there looking at us. They're listening to us. They're watching us, for Christ's sake. Even when we tweet little comments, even when we're even when we're typing comments on YouTube videos, on mainstream little media sites. I mean, this is sick, man. This is horrible. This is a disgrace to America, man. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something right now, man. I always suggested, and I always alluded to the fact, because that the majority of the American public are more worried about American Idol than they are worried about electing these bureaucrats in Washington. I always had an idea that I may have to leave this country. I mean, this is just getting too totalitarian for me. This is just getting too totalitarian. I mean, I want to go out and have political and economic and social freedoms out here. All right? I don't want to have my Johnson x-rayed before I get on a freaking plane, man. I don't want to get anal cavity searched to take a trip. All right? I mean, I'm sitting over here doing a blog talk radio show, and you probably got some Homeland Security jerk dick tickling his ass taking notes on this crap. So I just can't believe that, here we are, they're telling us, complete and total disclosure that, hey, Homeland Security is taking a look at everybody's social networking comments and so on and so forth. Jesus Christ, I'm not joking. I'm thinking about leaving the country here, and it may happen here sooner than later. All right, it may happen sooner than later. So any countries that are out there that have freedom, that are capitalists, and have decent taxation, let me know what's up. I may go the hell out there and just, live in some other freaking country. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking, man. This is just disgraceful. Are you kidding me? England wouldn't let me in. They don't even let freaking Savage in. That's stupid fraud. They don't even let Mike Savage in England. You think they'll let me into England? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let me move on to the last subject matter, folks, because we're almost out of time. We actually are out of time. I want to talk a little bit about SOPA. Anyway, breaking news right out of the Senate. SOPA and its counterpart, the IP Protection Act, is actually losing steam in the Senate. Even though you got Lamar Smith, this Texas congressman, which is going to get unelected because yours truly and other business owners are going to make sure that when this idiot's election time comes around, we're going to make sure to, throw our money into advertisements to make sure that this idiot is no longer representing Texas. But for you folks that are unaware of Lamar Smith, which he's the mastermind behind the SOPA bill. That's right, the Stop Online Piracy Act, which, basically is going to put somebody in federal trouble if you happen to utilize somebody's copyright, or if you utilize, whatever the government deems piracy, whatever it deems hate speech, whatever. I mean, it's stupid. I mean, the limitations that it gives the government as it relates to the damn internet is unfreaking believable. All right? And let me tell you something right now. It is time for the internet citizens of the world, all right, to start letting every one of these scumbag politicians know that, hey, you're already taking away our freedoms in real life. We'll be damned if you take away our freedoms in the virtual world. You understand? We'll be damned if we're going to let you people take our freedoms of expression, of creativity, of thought, of communication away from us. Because believe it or not, there's some people that are in the world today that listen to not only this broadcast, but to listen to all kinds of content all across the internet that don't have the freedom of speech, that don't have the freedom of expression, that don't have the freedom of creativity. And the internet provides them the outlet to do so. The internet provides them the outlet to communicate freely, the outlet to communicate free speech, ideas, philosophy, so on and so forth. So that's why I'm saying, folks, this SOPA bill is very, very important to our internet freedom. It's bad enough that these bureaucrats have taken away our freedom in real life. I'll be damned if they're going to take away our internet freedoms, all right? And you should think of it the same way. And not to mention, folks, did y'all see Lamar Smith, his comments about the opponents to SOPA? Did y'all hear about, his little comments as it relates to his critics? He says that the American people don't matter. That's what he said. He said it doesn't matter if the American people want SOPA or not. It doesn't matter, all right? You people elected me, and I'm going to implement this law whether you like it or not. And meanwhile, we've got Lamar Smith breaking his own SOPA law. Did y'all see that last tweet that I tweeted there about Lamar Smith breaking his own SOPA law by sitting here and utilizing a image that was copyright protected, or actually was copyleft protected, but not giving the actual copyright notice? No, this is what I'm telling you about bureaucrats. All these bureaucrats think that they're above the law. All right? And that's why whenever you hear about government wanting to implement more laws, implement more regulation, spread and grow more bureaucracy, this is just more and more oppression on the American liberties. Don't you ever forget about it. Anyway, folks, that's about it. Man, we're already 5 minutes in. We're already 5 minutes late. It's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. Excuse me. It's everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. It's Radio Graffiti time, the time where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call here at 646-652-4869. And when I call on your area code or on your Skype name, you will have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind, all right? I mean, that's the whole beautiful part about it, for Christ's sake. I mean, let me tell you something right now. Have you seen the Urban Dictionary? Have you seen how many words I have added to the Urban Dictionary, for Christ's sake? Radio Graffiti, True Capitalist Radio, Hambone, Melting Pot of Fry. I mean, I can go on and on, for Christ's sake. That's because True Capitalist Radio is digital culture, for Christ's sake. We're part of digital culture out here. Anyway, without any further ado, folks, let's just go ahead and get right into Radio Graffiti, folks. And once again, when I call on you, don't be a Helen Keller deaf mute. It's time for you to go ahead and say and express whatever it is that you have to say on your mind while we still can. All right? All right, here we go. We got 276 Radio Graffiti.
Do toes count as penetration for rape?
Sick son of a bitch. 720 Radio Graffiti. Here we go, the Helen Keller deaf mutes. El Foxo Loco, Radio Graffiti. melting hot, 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 melting hot, 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 melting hot, 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 melting hot, the spring melting hot, 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 melting hot, 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 melting hot, 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 melting hot, the spring. I mean, Jesus Christ, how many remixes are out here, man? I mean, there has to be a record. There has to be some kind of Guinness Book of World Records out here. I mean, all you've got to do is search Ghost Capitalist or True Capitalist Radio or any kind of combination of search words and variants therein, and just look at all the remixes and all the goddamn YouTube videos that are besmirching me, that are attempting to disrespect me, for Christ's sake, and I don't appreciate it, all right? I'm warning all of you, and I have warned all of you, all right? Jesus Christ. Punitive damages, that's all I've got to say. 754 Radio Graffiti. Shove it up your ass, you Helen Keller deaf mute. 205 Radio Graffiti. Okay, we get it. We get what you like in your shit funnel. We get it. Derpington Colin, Radio Graffiti.
What's up, man? How you doing? Happy Friday from the Capitalist Brony Association, man.
Christ, it's Happy Baller Friday, not Happy Friday. What do I look like, freaking Rebecca Black, you stupid jag-off? Come on. It's Happy Baller Friday. Happy Baller Friday, not Happy Friday, all right, fruity ass? Come on, man. Jeez. I mean, how long have y'all been listening to me, man? 612 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, I just wanted to say that those Marines or them Navy SEALs or whatever, they had nice pieces, they had nice packages, but I gotta say the Dark Razor has the nicest package of all.
Are you kidding me? I mean, is this Trisha here?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, you mean to tell me that instead of looking at that Marine urination picture and looking at it for the deplorable act it was, you're looking at these Marines Johnsons, you trans-testicle? Are you kidding me?
Yes, I did, but I gotta say Dark Razors has a really nicer one than they do.
Ah, geez, get this sick, get him off, for Christ's sake. This is horrible. I'm gonna need a puke after that, for Christ's sake. Mr. Tacos, Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, Ghost, I just want you to know I'm gonna...
Shut up, all right? I recognize that stupid fruit bowl voice. You don't deserve to be having any airtime on this broadcast, all right, fruit bowl? 954 Radio Graffiti.
Play ball like a...
Fuck you! Now shove it up your ass, all right? You wouldn't say that to me if we were in a damn bar room. I guarantee it, boy. I guarantee it. 913 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, just let you know there's this guy named BTR in your chat room, and he's posting your information on the thing.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't really care if people are posting information they think is about me. You think I care? You think I care? Make me famous then, you pricks! Anyway, where was I? 586 Radio Graffiti.
Hi, Justin Zwicker.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought there, you stupid, stumbling, mumbling little jerk. 732 Radio Graffiti.
I am going to throw a granny in the woods.
Goddamn, shut up with the granny jokes, all right? Shut up. I already told all you idiots to not talk about my granny. And I don't want to say this again. This is my Baller Friday here, you dumb jerks. 336 Radio Graffiti. I mean, we can't even understand it, for Christ's sake. Whatever fruit bowl little, who cares? No, the 754 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, who cares, you fruit bowl? Go to a glory hole or something. Jesus Christ, 818 Radio Graffiti.
Hey guys, this is Amy Daly.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What are you going to inform me that you're recruiting for your little pornographic material, making fun of me, mind you?
No, actually, I wanted to tell that last trans testicle caller, not Trisha, but the one before that, to back off your nuts, right? Because Ghost is my man, so just don't call his show again.
Oh, jeez! I mean, come on, are you kidding me? I mean, what is this, trans testicle fights over Ghost on the next Geraldo, for Christ's sake? I mean, what is this, Jerry Springer? Damn it! What is this Jerry Springer sideshow nonsense, man? Jesus, this is gross, man. This God, man, this is a horrible Baller Friday. Yeah, Friday the 13th, bad luck. Yeah, God damn, give me the Jesus Christ. I'm only going to do a couple of more. If this is going to continue to end up like this, I'm only going to do a couple of more and then getting the hell out of here, for Christ's sake. This is just disgusting. This is just getting horrible out here. Where the hell are they? 860 Radio Graffiti.
YMCA, it's fun to say it, the YMCA.
Is this Herbert? Oh, Jesus Christ. You see, now we got Family Guy characters calling up, for Christ's sake. 567 Radio Graffiti. There we go, the Helen Keller Deaf Mutes, for Christ's sake. Who else we got? We got 631 Radio Graffiti. Hey, man, God damn it. Can you shut your crap down a little bit there, boy? All right, we got headphone listeners here. 234 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. I'm going to end this show, you idiots. All right, I'm going to end this show. You keep this up. I'm going to end it. All right, it ain't nothing for me to end this goddamn show. I'll tell you this right now. 573 Radio Graffiti.
It's the holidays. Whose captain could be warm at home with sound bios to play. But the beauty started running out in the end.
No more ghosty wrap-up, please. No more freaking ghosty wrap-up. 614 Radio freaking Graffiti.
Ghost, let's have group sex with Amy Daly and Trisha. Oh, my.
Jesus Christ, it's the tub guy. Are you kidding me? I can hear the tub running, for Christ's sake. Are you okay?
Well, we can compare our packages. It'll be totally legit.
Oh, Jesus, just sick. Just take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack with that talk, for Christ's sake. Every day this guy calls up, man. And every day he's sitting in the tub listening to the broadcast. Horrible, man. I mean, there's something wrong when you got other males listening to you in the tub, all right? I mean, they're hanging out with their wangs out. Oh, Jesus Christ. 804 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, this is my first Baller Friday, and I just wanted to say Tebow 2012 for you.
Here we go with the Tebow fans, for Christ's sake. Hey, buddy, I like the fact that Tebow is a nice, good guy, all right? All right, he's a nice, good guy. But God doesn't care who wins the football game. He doesn't care. All right? He doesn't care how much you pray. He doesn't care who wins the game. He doesn't care. And you know what? Let's just say for the sake of argument that he does care, and that all that praying that Tebow and the fans are praying for the Broncos to win, it's actually because of God. Well, then, isn't God a little bit of, for a lack of a better term, selfish? Given the fact that we've got world disorder, nuclear weapons, disease, famine, starvation, and all you got to do is be some Tim Tebow twit, getting down on one knee praying for him to, I'm just saying, just for the sake of argument, I don't believe it. I don't believe God cares. But just for the sake of argument, if you people want to believe in, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. You know what? If you believe in miracles, why don't you talk to an amputee who has been praying ever since he lost the limb for his limb to grow back, and why God doesn't give an amputee a miracle? How about that? How about that? Why don't you ask that for a little bit? Yeah, like the crippled kraut that is supposedly doxing everybody out here. That's supposedly hacking everybody in this chat room. The NCA, just ask them if there's a real God and if there's miracles. All right, I mean, Jesus Christ. 925 Radio Graffiti.
I would just like to say that I agree with you on the Facebook stalker thing.
What do you mean? What the hell? What are you talking about? Facebook stalker thing? What the hell does that mean?
Well, the social network thing by Homeland Security.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I thought you were talking about something else, like that I've got some kind of Facebook. Let me put that out in the record. I don't have a Facebook. All right, I will never, ever have a Facebook. Do you understand that? Unless Mark Zuckerberg pays me. So once again, I'm not anybody who's claiming to be me on Facebook, anybody that you're following that's claiming to be part of the True Capitalist radio broadcast is a fraud. Utter fraud. All right?
Anyway, thanks a lot for calling, man. And it sucks that Homeland Security is, got our freaking asses with a microscope looking at everything that we comment, everything that we say, everything that we do. I mean, Hitler would be proud, I'll tell you that right now, at, this totalitarianism that's being implemented upon us with no type of blowback whatsoever. 313, what's up?
Hey, man, this is Festival Snake. How you doing?
How's it going? Who else do we got? We got 713. What's up? Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. 646, Radio Graffiti. Man, too late. 7. God damn it, you stupid jerk. What the hell's going on, man? How many numbers do you idiots have? Jeez, man. 626, Radio Graffiti. Or 262, Radio Graffiti, sorry.
My ass bleeds for the freaking toe hose.
Shut up. Shut up, you foot fetish freaks. Shut up. Let me tell you something, all you foot fetish people, ever since I made, some criticism of the foot fetish community, all of a sudden I got these foot fetish people, sitting up here trying to spam me, for Christ's sake. Look, I don't understand what you sick, twisted jerk-offs find sexually attractive about a stinky, smelly, calloused foot. Some filthy, disgusting foot, for Christ's sake. I mean, what in the world is so sexually gratifying about that, you sick, twisted freaks? 623, Radio Graffiti.
I can't wait to look at Obama this year.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, got Max Headroom over here. Jimmy Kudos, Radio Graffiti. Damn, so wide. MCA. Damn, so wide. MCA. All of you fruits that fruit up my broadcast and smell up the whole goddamn broadcast like butt crack. You damn it, Jimmy Kudos, for Christ's sake, man. God damn it. God damn you. Ray Twilight, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, take it easy there. Hey, happy Baller Friday there, Ghost. Keep it real, man.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Who else we got? We got 479, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, lick it twice.
Ah, you sick, twisted prick. 773, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. Soap is just the beginning. If these fucking ham-bone trolls don't get off their asses, the government's going to keep fucking us over.
Well, I'm telling you, but look at what they're doing here. This is what they're doing. What you're listening to, this is what they're doing. This is why the American public sucks. This is why America is being flushed down the proverbial toilet. Nobody cares. So, why the hell bother? That's why I'm saying at some point in time I'm going to have to get the hell out of the country. I'm going to have to sell off my assets. I'm going to take my capital, go somewhere else where they have political, economic, and social freedom. 512, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Shut up, you stupid, dumb, deaf, mute prick. 347, Radio Graffiti. Son of a bitch. 619, Radio Graffiti. Okay, we get it. That's the true capitalist radio horn player. But I don't appreciate you playing YMCA, for Christ's sake, man. You know that's pissed me off all day today, and why you would play it on the horn, I have no freaking idea. Jesus Christ. Freaking Friday Night Fever, for Christ's sake. All we need is freaking, what's his name, John Travolta to come up and you are a woman to me, more than a woman, more than a woman to me. And then do that stupid, ridiculous dance that he did. 609, Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ. How about 951, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, happy Brony Friday.
It's Baller Friday, you fruity-ass brony. Baller Friday. Don't you ever forget it. 203, Radio Graffiti.
Oh man, I don't know what to say about that. Sorry. 315 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, stop your phone from crackling. All right. 630 Radio Graffiti. Oh man, look at all these true capitalist pianists in here. Look at all these true capitalist pianists. Oh my God, is this man playing Friday? In the front seat, kick it in the back seat. I don't know how to write a song, so I'm just shoving crap out my hole. 920 Radio Graffiti.
Sweet semen of baby Jesus, get yourself a Dragonite. That's why the Dragonite, yeah?
Hey, just simmer your ass down. Come on. 443 Radio Graffiti.
I mean, hell, in my personal opinion, Rainbow Dash is a good piece of ass.
God damn it, you bronies, man! Enough of these goddamn stupid remix, man! Enough of the splices! Enough of the splice! I'm not a brony, never have, never will. 559 Radio Graffiti.
Happy Fluttershy Friday, go!
Now, shut up, you dumb brony, shut up. 843 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, Ghost Wednesday, Happy Baller Friday, sorry for the trolls, and do you have a favorite Gundam series?
No, and thanks for the Happy Baller Friday, and hey, the troll terrorist, I mean, that's all they do, you know what I mean? That's what they're good at. 616 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, Dashy. Oh, Dashy.
Jesus Christ, you sick clopping piece of crap. 502 Radio Graffiti.
Applejack, what are you doing? You can't eat all those fucking apples.
Fuck you, I can't eat all these apples.
Man, I've never seen a pony eat so many apples.
Whoa, Applejack. Eat all those apples, you're going to get a wicked bad tummy ache.
I mean, come on, bronies. Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. It's my Baller Friday. It's mine. It belongs to me. And look at you people. You're ruining it. Just shove it up your ass with that loud-ass noise, man. 248 Radio Graffiti.
So, Ghost, you got my full support. Principal fired you because of those pornographic basketball at the anus pictures you posted.
Shut up, you idiots. You idiots don't know who the hell I am. And even the stupid docs that you idiots are throwing up, they're completely wrong. I thought y'all were hacksaws, for Christ's sake. Y'all ain't shit. Excuse my French. I just had to say it. 530 Radio Graffiti.
Dead on. Apply directly to your granny. Dead on. Apply directly to your granny. Dead on.
Shove it up your ass, you fruit ball. I already told all of you not to talk about my granny. I told you all not to talk about my granny. Jesus Christ. Give me that. We only got 5 minutes left. Thank God we only got 5 minutes left. 205 Radio Graffiti. Shut up. 813 Radio Graffiti. Shut up, all right? Shut up. 214 Radio Graffiti. Clopping Vladimir, Radio Graffiti.
Long live Soviet Russia.
I knew you were a clopper. Who else is, this is my Skype name, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what kind of BB gun should I buy to go take out those bats on the Congress Street Bridge?
Well, unfortunately, you can't get rid of them. There's too many of them, all right?
There's too many of them. As a matter of fact, whenever you're walking down 6th Street at night, you can hear these bats in the trees, for Christ's sake. So don't stand underneath the tree. The damn bat will come in and, rip your scalp off. I'm not joking, man. That's Austin for you. 508 Radio Graffiti.
This is actually about the medicinal marijuana. Sorry about the text-to-speech voice. I don't have an actual mic. I think it's good to have medicinal marijuana, and that it's BS that the government did what they did. I actually have a story. I was walking around town the other day, and I saw the police surrounding a building.
Just be quiet, you stupid damn Stephen Hawking wannabe. What's up with all these Stephen Hawking wannabes out here? What is this crap? Huh? What is it? Stephen Hawking voice. Shut up! Text Chat Paladin? Is this for real? Text Chat Paladin, for Christ's sake? Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch my breath. Jesus Christ. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch my breath. There's nothing funny about that, goddammit. I really couldn't catch my breath. You people pissed me off to a damn near heart attack, freaking coronary, for Christ's sake. There's nothing funny about that. I couldn't breathe there for a second, you stupid morons. And you're going to sit over here and make a goddamn little video about it like it's some freaking joke. Like it's a freaking joke, for Christ's sake. I couldn't catch my freaking breath. Yeah, real funny. Yeah, real funny, you idiot. And look at them. Look at them. They're laughing. They're laughing about this crap. They're laughing. Freaking laughing. They're freaking laughing about it, for Christ's sake. Jesus. God damn it. Give me the freaking... That's it. You know what? I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, implement chat room martial law on these idiots. I'm done with these idiots, man. I'm done with this crap. I've been doing this time and time again. Look at you people. You don't care. You don't freaking care. Christ. Anyway, this has been a horrible Baller Friday, folks, and my sincerest apologies to everybody who's listening to this broadcast. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, all I'm trying to do is do a broadcast out here, and this is what I get. This is the kind of crap I get. Anyway, folks, I'm going to be here Monday, same place, same time, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can listen to me at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, follow me on Twitter at Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores, Milky Liquors. Ghost Politics is the name to follow. And now we're officially offline. We are now officially off the regular live broadcast. We are now exclusively broadcasting to anybody who is listening to me via the phone or anybody who is listening to me via the archive. All right? As a matter of fact, that's all there is to it. All right? So let's go ahead and continue going here. Let's do a little bit of after the show Radio Graffiti, and hopefully it's worth two craps. All right? Anyway, 617 Radio Graffiti.
Hi, I got somebody on the phone who is celebrating his anniversary. He's one of the greatest men that I've ever met in my life. So at the count of three, I want everybody to say, "Suck my dick." All right, 1, 2, 3. Suck my dick. Now everybody say, "Ghost is a handboat." Ghost is a handboat. All right. Ghost, the song is for you. Play that.
Are you kidding me? I mean, what is that, a DJ? Was that actually a DJ session? Was this guy in a freaking club or something? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? 559 Radio Graffiti.
Please end this shitty show already. Please.
Yeah, shut up. How about I end your mom? How about that? How about we end your mom's all-you-can-eat buffet, for Christ's sake?
that stinky, smelly salmon hole slut. 956 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah. You only have diarrhea, but doesn't hurt when it comes out.
Man, we can't even understand you. Turn on the radio, jerk dick. 818. Jesus Christ. 860 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, Ghost. Toho isn't a foot fetish thing. It's an actual fandom like the Bronies.
No, it's a foot fetish, disgusting little twisted anime crap, all right? They like filthy, disgusting, calloused, smelly feet, and it's gross. Another wizard, Radio Graffiti.
Hello. Hello.
Shut up, you stupid moron. SP Lee, Radio Graffiti. My ass bleeds. Lumpy poop soup. Shut up, you stupid moron. That's gross, and I never said that. The Chiz, Radio Graffiti.
Here we go. Ladies. Oh, man, it's getting all over. Whoa, Jesus Christ.
What the? I never said that.
Oh, man, it's getting all over. Whoa.
I never said that, and you know it. All you people know it. You sick sons of bitches, God damn it. That's it. You know, I was actually going to give you idiots a little bit of damn Baller Friday after the show Radio Graffiti, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lock this chat room down. I'm going to lock this chat room down and implement chat room martial law. Is that what you want, you totalitarian pricks? Is that what you want, you fruits? Is that what you want? You stupid morons. Give me the mic. Stupid mic, for Christ's sake. I'm going to tell you something right now, all right? I'm going to be back on Monday, all right? Same place, same time, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And, of course, folks, if you haven't already done so, well, by God, follow me on Twitter, all right? The Twitter name to follow is Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, for Christ's sake, all right? Jesus Christ. And let me tell you, for all you people that are pissing and moaning about me not doing more after the show Radio Graffiti, I mean, listen to these twerps. Listen to these fruits, man. I mean, listen to the way they're doing. Listen to the way they're besmirching me, for Christ's sake. And you want me to continue my Friday with this type of besmirchment? With this type of disrespect? I think not. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm jaded, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm depressed because I can't believe that you people are besmirching my broadcast, for Christ's sake, man. I'm a capitalist, and I deserve the respect accorded that title, so I'm going to let you idiots sleep over the weekend and think about it, for Christ's sake, all right? We're approaching the 200th episode of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and you better, and I mean you better treat me a hell of a lot better than you've treated me on this Friday the 13th edition of Baller Friday. I guarantee you idiots... God damn it. I mean, I freaking bare my soul here, man. I give you 3 hours of my time, and this is how you idiots repay me. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I am out of here, folks. It's Friday. You know where I'm going. I'm going to 6th Street. It's Miller time, baby. And you know that I'm going to be partying out there, so if you happen to be in Austin, Texas, well, then come down to 6th Street. I'm a boisterous individual. I talk really loud. I talk like this in the bars, for Christ's sake. So if you hear me and you see me in a bar, come back, break bread with me, and we'll have some drinks. We'll shoot some shots, and we'll kick back, for Christ's sake. And, of course, you have to be over the age of 21 to drink and consume alcoholic beverages in America, just to let everybody know. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks. Long live the capitalist movement. Happy Baller Friday to everybody. And, of course, NCF Killer. I'm out of here. Woo!
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.